Hmm. Right, that is today, isn't it? No, it's not in frame. That game's not in frame fully. That's weird. We're here, chat. We're here. Okay, get that out of here. Wait a minute. That was the save file thing. Wait. No, we're not doing this shit again, are we? Hold on. Wait. Not again. Hmm. I asked for one thing today, and it's in the title. Don't break. And I think something's broken again. Just bought a game on Steam. Just bought a game on Steam. I am ill. I am ill, chat. Okay. So we gotta fix this first, so. Excuse me. What the fuck did I put it? It's in plus disc, didn't I? I put it in plus disc. I did. Put in plus disc. That's smart. That's the old one. Right? Yeah, 8-1, that's the old one. Is this the new one? 9-12. That's the new one. I'm just gonna copy this, delete this, and put this in here. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I can't fucking believe this shit. Fuck. Yeah. You want the save file? I'll give you the fucking save file. You want it? Fine, you can have it. It's in here. God damn. Does that look right, chat? That looks about right, yeah? Like the save and all that? I think so. Um... Uh... Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now we'll start for real. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to... not extras. Yeah, yeah. Go to the shrine. Yes. This looks about right. Yeah, okay. 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 Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, everything's good, chat. I'm sorry for the fucking 6-minute in between. This is what happens when things just... Oh, man, this fucking game, I swear to God. Alright. There we go. I'm saying alright a lot today. I didn't check my audio yet, even. So I don't even know. I've been sounding good this whole time. Actually, I don't even know. I'm assuming. Because I usually do nowadays. But, you know. Phone, if you'd like to cooperate with me. Thank you. Let me just check before we... Oh, okay, there's no stream. There it is. Okay. Let me just check. Hold on. Let me just check. Let me just check. That sounds good. Okay. Then without any further interruptions. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Enough interruptions. We're gonna play the fucking game now. Okay. We're gonna play the game now. I'm sorry. This fucking game, man, I swear. This fucking game. I will consistently advocate that you should just buy it on Steam. Don't play this version. Unless you're extremely gooner pilled, don't play this version. Just don't. What the? What's going on here? Not the hee-ho. Not the Black Frost hee-ho. Oh god. Thanks for stopping by though. Let's stop by. Thanks for joining me, Ade and Rain. And whoever might be lurking, I appreciate it. Especially after all the fucking bullshit I just went through. Cause goddamn! I need to find a spot for my AirPods to chill. There we go. Alright. Ryder, what are we talking about? IRS? Probably. I mean, there's you two. So the other three is probably the IRS, yeah. Having said that, it's already been a month since Ryder started working at the antique shop. I didn't know she was working in the first place. Something for everyone at a shop with such a bizarre assortment of items from all over the world. A place with that kind of international character must attract a wide variety of customers. Go to his Nasu and Takuchi? Damn. Gulp. Uh-oh. In an instant, a separate dimension is born in the middle of the shopping district. Everyone around the store is just watching from the sides, not even able to get close. Could you not drop that in the middle of the fucking store, thank you? I'd say she's worse. Yeah, you get him. Well, Ryder does just dress better than you at the moment. Actually, chat, since we got them on screen and since they just pointed it out, who has the better casual outfit, Ryder or Media? Who's got the better outfit? Who's got a better casual drip? Because I'm not gonna lie, Ryder, I love you. I really do. But it's Caster. Caster's casual drip is so much better. Maybe refresh on Media? Okay. I can find your refresher real quick. Probably Ryder. I can't believe this. Hold on. This is the one time you're gonna tell me I don't have a shot of just Ryder in her drip. You're not gonna tell me that I just don't have a singular one. You're not gonna tell me I don't have a Oh my god. Well. Ain't that something? Shut up, W place. I'll get back to you later. It turns out I do not have a full body shot of casual drip Rider. What are you talking about? What are you... Caster? What the fuck? Like... Actually... Damn. True! True! Uh-oh. Fucking calm down, you two. Calm down. DMs. What? Oh. It's caster. Oh. Well, hold on. As requested, Rain, here is your refresher of Caster's outfit. Hold on. Here's your so, the question I will pose again: better casual fit, Rider, or Caster? This is Caster's outfit. Caster's, I'm sorry, she washes Rider. She washes. I'm not gonna lie. The jacket, the black inner shirt, like I don't know what's called. With the inner shirt, like the long skirt thing. So Rider, fucking god. You're also simplistic. That's not a bad thing. Sophistical look of my women? Okay. Your favorite characters are the least looking sophisticated characters I've ever seen. Huh? Oh. Cold voice is piercing from both sides. Beg your pardon. BB does not look sophisticated. Just saying. That can play it out with a joke or sweet words in this atmosphere. This is bad. One wrong move, and my pathetic corpse will be tumbling out of the shop. Yeah. Good on. Fighting isn't good. Let's say as diplomatically as possible. Mind you though, Rain, that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying. I'm not saying she looks stupid, alright? Her drips, her outfit's good. I'm just saying. Would I call her outfit sophisticated? Like, let's say that she looks sophisticated with that outfit? Not really. She looks cute. Yes, she looks good. Yes. Sophisticated? Not the word I'd use. Me personally. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
また結構な接客態度ね。ため息でお客様をお出迎え。それがこのお店の特色？
Yes.
あまりいじめるな、キャスターも。
Come on. She never holds back her abusive language when we meet. Friday HAP. I did promise. Don't forget. I promised y'all one more. I promised you on Tuesday you would get one more Ataraxia stream. And that was today. It would have been yet. See, I was thinking yesterday, but I thought, no, I have a meeting today, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll get some sleep, be good and rest for the meeting, and then when I wake up in the morning at like 8, I get a message saying, "Hey, by the way, meeting's canceled. I'll rearrange one for next week." I'm like, ugh, okay. Okay, well, at least I got a good night's sleep, I suppose. But alright. Saren doesn't get along well with others in the first place. The exception for a one-sided marriage proposal. Well, working would make her more resilient, but it seems like the weight on her shoulders is piling up. Well, not working here is that awful. But I get the feeling though, rather. Bro. Her strength, she could easily lift any heavy furniture. When the concerns are around all these delicate things, she would end up being even more awkward and break an expensive antique. It's Castor, isn't it? It's Castor, isn't it? Like, come on. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I see. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense.
こちらに陶磁器の取り扱いはございますか？去る高貴なお方の求めに応じてまいりました。はい。陶磁器の在庫は目録ではこの辺りが。ちょっと店員さん？はい。どちらの器をご希望でしょうか？なんですこのお値段は？
It's an antique.
ええ。いくらかお勉強をさせていただくことも。
Can't believe the monster antiquity that killed and murdered hundreds of men has been brought low by customer service. Fuck! This says a lot about society.
ご冗談はおよしになってくださりませんか？
It's too real, honestly.
はい。あなたは高貴にして無二のお嬢様のテーブルを飾る陶磁器にこのような安物を並べろと。
Well, that's gonna get annoying. My chair doing that, and I can't even switch to a secondary chair. It keeps sinking, and I can't do anything about it. Would you stop doing that microphone, please? Thank you.
使える主の格もわからぬ使用人よと私どもに恥をかかせるおつもりですか？
Yeah, I do. Though it's a lot more excessive than yours was. Except I'm not gonna scream my head off about it. Like, it's a little bit annoying, but it's like it's okay. Like, it's a was. Oh, you still have the issue. You haven't screamed about it in a while. That's all. Still, well, you haven't screamed about it in a while. That's all. Like, I wouldn't know. You usually scream about it when it happens. Yeah.
なら結構です。どうして私がこんなことを？それもこれもあの怪力コンビがパリパリパリと卵の殻のように皿を割るからです。
Huh? Okay. No sales.
そんなやんごとなき家に使える人がどうしてこんなありふれた商店街に来るんだろう。
Man, who knows? Oh yeah, chat. I don't know if everyone saw it, but how do I segue this? The Danganronpa 2 remake. Depending on what novels are out by the time that's out, Might be playing it. Might be playing it. Oh yeah, exactly. Might be playing that. Depending on what novels are out around the time that's released. Might be playing that. We just might. Though would have to play the first one. Right? I'm super excited. Bro, my favorite Danganronpa game got a remake? With more content? Yo, I'm ecstatic. A whole new scenario, new victims, new killers. Like, dude. Cinema. Honestly, cinema. My hands are up. Cinema. I'm super excited. It's gonna be. Honestly, yeah. It's gonna be peak. I don't see how it wouldn't be. It's gonna look great. It's gonna sound great. It's gonna be, like, super excited to go through a plot that's new. A new story, basically, right? If it is, that's not an issue. That's not a problem if it is. Because I can just stream the Switch. That's not an issue, actually. But I hope I'm with you. I hope it's not, but it's not a problem if it is.
あら、元王女だってここにいるわよ。
そういえば、元王も買い食いに来るな。
True.
まだです。困ったお客は他にも。
Oh. Like who?
店員さん、そこの香炉、民代の政治だと思うが本物かな。鑑定書はちゃんとあるのかどうか。
Hmm.
はあ。
I don't think she knows, man.
違うんじゃないの？あれもっと後の時代の写しでしょ。それに金泥の直しも少し趣味が良くないし、今時香炉はいい値がつかないしね。まあうちじゃ仕事柄まだ使うけどさ。
Bruh.
この辺りは君に一日の長があるな。絵画であれば負けはしないのだが。おお、面白い。ここのものの真贋と由来を調べるだけでしばらく楽しめそうだ。はあ、それは。あ、お客様、そのようなことをされては困ります。
Please don't do that.
と、目を離せば何をしている。
私は何も隠してなんかないぞ。
Makidera, what are you doing?
そこの和ダンスの引き出しに何を入れた？
What did you do?
いいじゃんかよ。ちょっとぐらいキープしておいても。ね、店員さん、可愛い私のお茶目を許してくれるよね。
Debatable.
それは。
Yeah, debatable.
これ、店員を困らせるな。普通に取り置きを頼めばよかろう。
Yeah, if you just ask to hold it off for a little bit, they probably will.
だって、あいつがこれを見つけたら、有無を言わせず横取り50万円って感じだし。
That's a lot.
まったく、お金持ち様はやることが露骨だわね。
What do you mean Tosuka? She wouldn't do that.
というように。
Oh, brother.
へえ、変わったお客が来るんだな。一体何者だろう。
I sure wonder. It's all your friends, Shiro. It's all your friends.
にしても、あなたも意外に起点が効かないのね。
Which is interesting.
確かに客商売は大変だけど、要は慣れだ。
You'll get used to it, yeah.
ここは我慢だぞ、ライダー。
Gambandazo Raida.
はい。
The fucking whimper of her answer. She wants out of this business so fucking fast, dude. I want to slap her on the shoulder for encouragement, but the difference in height would make it look embarrassing. Oh, I can't read. Hold on. Now I can.
私はお客でよかった。はい。
Damn, Ryder. Man, I'm sorry. Hi. Depressed. God, I never heard Ryder sound so fucking depressed answering a comment before. Damn.
あなたはいいですね、キャスター。
Oh. A scornful gaze passes me and locks onto Caster.
引っかかる 言い方ね。
Uh-oh.
いやだから困ったお客には我慢だってば。
Ah!
ドラマの再放送をせんべいかじりながら眺めたり、テニスクラブに通ったり、キャスターはさぞ優雅な生活でしょうということです。
One day in the customer service field giving Ryder immense depression. Well, this has been a couple days, but still, though, yeah.
言ってくれるわね。
So they say.
図星でしょ。
Ugh.
いいえ。さっきの話を聞くと、むしろあなたの方が羨ましいくらいよ。
I
い
mean,
ざとなれば店長に頼ればいいんですもの。
true.
ほう。それに引き換え主婦は責任がすべて自分一人に。
Hmm.
もう本当に楽ではなくて。
Well,
久月先生って家では注文が多いとか？
no, he doesn't, probably.
総一郎様はいいのです。
Okay, it just sounded you were bitching and whining.
あの人は何があっても大前自弱。
Actually,
その伴侶として本当に頼もしいんですから。
actually, it could have been a lot of days timely been all. Actually.
のろけはよそでやってほしいものですが。では、何が問題だと？
I would like you to stop fawning for 2 seconds.
小獣とが。
Your sister. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Soichiro has a. No. No. Wait. Who?
久月先生の母親や
Yeah.
姉がいる。
That's my first thought, and I'm like, there's no way.
姉ですか。ゾッとしませんね。
What do you mean Kusuke has family? I thought the whole point of them being like mountain assassin people was that they didn't have family.
いいえ、総一郎様は天涯孤独の身。
Okay, good. Then I'm confused who?
正しくは小獣とのような。
Oh, someone like. Is it Neko? It's Neko. It's Neko, isn't it?
キャスターさん、よろしいですか？
はい、なんでしょう。
Why is she so exasperated?
障子の山に埃が溜まっています。こちらもしっかり掃除しておいていただきたい。
Oh. It's not a sister-in-law, it's a brother-in-law. But we just say sister instead.
総一郎兄の近辺をお任せしているのですから、丁重に。エミヤの掃除であればこんな手抜かりはありません。
It's Issei. Bruce afraid of Issei.
何ですかこの味噌汁は、キャスターさん。
Okay, I don't know. Is Issei really like this? I don't know.
何が悪かったのでしょうか。
総一郎兄の味噌汁は昆布だしの白味噌だと決まっているんです。赤だし、それも煮干しだしで腹も取ってないヤヒな味。
Yo!
総一郎兄に飲ませる気
Damn,
ですか？
damn, Chet. Damn, that's a while. Hold on. Damn. That's crazy. Suspicious link. Yo, crazy. Wait, that's not it. Wait. What button is it again? Oh, it's this one. Oh, it's that one. I blocked. Damn, it's that one. I'm like, I blocked him, but he's still here. Wait. Oh, it's this button. I haven't done that in a while. Literally 2025. Minnie, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe the type of information, you fucking bot. Yeah, I forgot what button it was. I haven't had to ban a bot in a minute, so I actually got confused. I'm like, wait, how do I do it again? But I got it. I got it.
申し訳ありません。
まったくエミヤに比べればあなたの味噌汁はミッソスープ。
Miso!
言いようのないちぐはぐな白物。
Miso soup! Alright.
エミヤの味噌汁は カツオだしと合わせ味噌と木綿豆腐が織りなすまさに和の味覚の原点にして究極。それに比べればあなたは国会での田舎者。黒パンをかじり岩塩キャベツ汁などを吸っている。お国が知れます。
From the Black Sea, huh?
申し訳ありません。
なんですのこのお洗濯物は、キャスターさん。
I don't know, man.
総一郎兄のワイシャツには一点のシミもなく、それに襟はアイロンと糊でしっかり立てておかねばならないのですよ。それなのにこのようなシワが。不甲斐ないこと。
So what?
エミヤを見習いなさい。
What's supposed to bring up Emiya in this?
何ですかその目は。エミヤはああ見えてもシャツもちゃんとアイロンをかけ、制服にブラッシングも欠かさないのですよ。それに引き換えあなたは総一郎兄のスーツをそちらに置きっぱなし。それでは生地が傷みます。スーツは
申し訳。
Oh shit.
貸しなさい。金羊毛の扱いを知っているあなたなら、メリノウールの扱いも知っているかと思った私がバカでした。
Bro.
これからは総一郎兄のお洋服は私が手入れします。下がりなさい、この田舎女。
Ukrainian bumpkin? What the fuck? Wow, Caster, this miso could be give me a little sweetness. Maybe I have to make some killer miso. Do you want me to bring you some? Caster, you Ukrainian bumpkin! What the fuck is that? Can he say that? I don't think he can say that. I mean, fuck, man, I don't know.
すいません、すいません。お許しください。
総一郎兄にこのことは全て伝えます。あの方にあなたはふさわしくありません。さっさと荷物をまとめて黒海沿岸の芋臭いコルホーズにお帰り。
There's no way they kept that in the remaster, right? There's no way. There's no way. They changed that line, right? They changed that line. What does also mean by this? I don't know. But they certainly changed the line in the remaster, right? Surely. Ah, air flick.
それだけはご承です。おやめください。一斉さん。
I don't know. These faces you're making, Caster, is a bit alluring. Could you stop?
あんな屈辱。総一郎様にはとても話せない。
I mean, sure. If you say so, sure. If you say so, we won't pry. Okay? Okay.
こんな主婦のあり方が羨ましいと言えるのですか、あなたは。
I mean, look at Shiro.
待て、なんでことごとく俺の名前が？
Yeah, what? Hold on. Also, the second half was really strange. I can't see Issei behaving like that.
相手が一世一人のあなたの方がずっと気楽ではないですか。
Wait, so she was yelling all this in the middle of the store of what was being said to her. I can't believe she stood in this antique store and yelled out, and Issei-san called me a Ukrainian bumpkin! Can you believe this? Alright.
言うわね。閉じた人間関係の中で増幅される陰湿ないじめは耐え難いものよ。そのような環境は姉二人で経験済みです。
True. Anything you tell Rider Caster, she's not gonna be faced by it. She's not gonna give a shit because she's experienced worse.
しかし、それが家族というものでしょ。
Yep, she's experienced a lot worse than that.
どうかしら。本当の家族なら私の力になってくれるはずよ。例えば私の弟のように。
また気まずいことになってきた。
Yeah. Then, at that moment! Say, what the fuck did it play? Promise of. Wait, what did it play? What did it play? Sort of Promise Victory. Absolute cinema. Fucking Saber, swallow first! God damn! God forbid a woman plays her thing whenever she enters a store. I was just confused. What was happening? Saber. Don't talk with your mouth full. Saber just... No concerns. No concerns. Doesn't care. Like, there's nothing wrong in the world. She's good. She's fine. Fuck, they go my headphones. Well, the AirPods. And this is why I hate these fucking headphones. Did you kill the game audio? You didn't kill the game audio just now, did you? You just killed the game audio, didn't you? It did? It did. Very rude, yeah. Very rude of the headphones to do the Yeah, that was very rude. Hydraulic press? I can believe it. So... What?
さて、お二人とも、ここは商店街の人々が立ち寄る憩いの場。争う場ではありません。
I guess it's not meant to be music? Okay. As much as a fling, Saber continues. Ren and Castor are speechless.
まずは大判焼きなどをつまみつつ、いえ、それはいいのですが。
There was music, right? Right? Gaslit? I think we're being gaslit. Hold on. I'm being gaslit. I don't appreciate this. Okay. We're being gaslit. We were being gaslit. We were being gaslit. Okay, I was gonna... Wait, what the what do you mean the AirPods connecting and then disconnecting killed the music but no other audio? How did they kill the music audio channel but nothing else? 2000 Japanese V encoding. Yeah, and third party fucking AirPods, baby.
とにかくお二方の話を聞かせていただきました。悩みはそれぞれに深いことだと思います。
And you have no worries, Saber.
あなたも口を挟むつもり？
Yes.
生きていくこと、なりわいを営むことはそれは辛いこと。ままならないこともあるでしょう。
Uh-huh.
しかし、自分の肩の荷こそは誰のものよりも重いと感じるもの。そこを間違えてはいけません。
I hear you. Oh, truthfully, I hear you.
店のお客も一斉も悪気はないはず。
Uh-huh.
彼らは彼らの最善を尽くそうとしているのですから、それを察して日々国旗精霊することが大切なのです。ほう。
Okay.
主婦であれ骨董屋であれ、真心を持って勤め上げれば、いずれその心は相手に通じるはずです。
true. This is charisma A in action.
まさに天下太平、形成催眠の妖術はここにありと。
It's hard to believe, but after getting absorbed in the spirit of Saber's speech, these two who were defiant until just a moment ago grew silent. As a matter of such a magnificent king.
さすがだセイバー、見直したぞ。
Satsuga Saber-san! Satsuga Saber-san! Fuck's sake.
いえいえ、それほどでも。とにかく、この場はこれで丸く収まってよかった。
Right. That kind of positive attitude will sure lead to a good outcome. As and Ryder came to understanding, and reluctantly, they look at each other to reconcile. But before that, they fixed their gaze on Saber.
一つ聞かせてもらってもよろしいかしら。
Huh?
ええ、なんなりと。
そういうあなたは普段は何をなさってるの？
Well, Caster, you see,
ご講説のついでにお教えいただけないかしら。
well, you see. Uh-oh.
何もしてませんよ、セイバーを。
Way to throw her under the bus, Ryder. Damn.
ライダー。
But it's not wrong.
ですよね、シロ。
Me? Well, I'm not really part of this conversation per se. I'm not real. Hey, leave me. Hey, I'm not part of this. Leave me out of it. This ain't my conversation. Her fix her eyes in my direction. Even through those glasses, her mystic eyes are burning.
つまり単なる居候？
Oh,
ええ、3倍目もそっと出さない居候です。それが私たちにお説教？
uh-oh.
待ってください。その二人とも各々の本分を忘れている。
Yes, but they're fixating that on you instead.
私たちは店員や主婦や居候である前にサーバントではありませんか。
Saber, I don't think you're getting out of this one, pal. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're. I don't think you're getting out of this one. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're cooked.
私たちの使命は戦いだ。それを満足に果たすために休養を取るのは間違ったことでは。
Saber, there's no war.
せめて給食活動ぐらいしたらどうです？
That is true.
働きに出る私を見て何か思うところはありませんか？王様も少しは下々の暮らしを察した方がよろしいかと元王女は愚行いたしますわ。
These two are pissed and not showing any mercy. I mean, Saber, that's what you get for coming in out of nowhere. Being a bum freeloader and preaching. That, you kind of get what you deserve there. Like, I love you, Saber, but you kind of get what you deserve when you do that. You present it with a job application. You kind of get what you deserve by doing that.
二人とも何を言うのですか。ですから私も庶民の暮らしを知るべくこうして大判焼きなどをつまみつつ巡察の旅に。
Oh, brother.
食べ歩きはみっともないのでやめなさい。
Yeah.
他人よりまず自分の暮らしを見つめ直しなさい。
私にどうしろと。
Get a job.
サーバントとはいえ、あなたも少しは生産的なことに従事するべきでは？
Metal pipe sound effect. I don't have that one. I mean, I could for the one time. But I think the moment's passed.
そうよ、社会経験。じゃあ私専属のモデルになりなさい。毎日私のコレクションで着飾ってあげるわ。
Not that. Don't do that.
非生産にも程がある。
Yeah.
教訓は身をもって学ぶものとはいえ、 この世間知らずにいきなりキャッチ商法の苦いトラウマを植え付け
No, Anna, it's already passed. I have it, but the moment's already passed. It's already passed. Yeah, because you're not trying to model. You're trying to model a petite lady, not adult women. Oh. And I felt that one. Damn. Fuck. Okay. That's alright.
あいにくこの耳は伊達に尖ってるわけじゃないのよ。
As a matter of fact, yes.
二人ともまた
Come on, man. Let's try hitting each other below the belt. This way, even Saber will get dragged in. The big swords flying around in the fierce battle, the shaman disc will turn into a scene of carnage. This fucking freeloader.
そこ気まずくなったと言って逃げない。
いや大丈夫か
Tension completely disappeared. Jeez, are they on good terms or bad? Oh, whoop it. Oh, whoa. Double whammy. Oh, motherfuck. I swear to God, Tosaka. Tosaka's back. I wonder what she's up to. You wanna go take a peek?
お邪魔しますあれ留守かな
Her responses that came in from the porch. Maybe she left the doors unlocked in a rush? Nah, that's one thing she definitely wouldn't do.
おい父さか
Tosaka! I feel signs of human presence on the second floor. Up the stairs to see.
何？エミヤくん来てたの？
Yes. Ah, she's here after all. Going up the second floor, I finally find Tosaka in her room.
すまんさっきから声上げてたんだけど返事なかったんで勝手にやってきた
留守にしていたってことは考えないのね。
Well, yeah, that's why I came up.
まあ、それだったらまず上がってこれないか。
But of course. And so found myself dumbfounded by the scene in this room.
随分とすごいことになってるな
What is happening?
それはもう1週間分の荷物を詰めてきたんだもの、この中に。
Oh. It's a wide open trunk. Well, how I look at it, the contents spread out on the floors don't look like they should fit inside. The trunk was holding roughly twice its volume and luggage.
そのトランク魔術がかけてあるのか
そういう便利なことも考えたわよ。でも、容積の歪みなんて固定化に失敗したら空港とかで大恥かくじゃない。
So you didn't. Ah! Why is Saber in it? Why would you wait, what? So it would be embarrassing, but more than avoiding shame, it was important to prevent magic from being exposed to the public eyes. Why is Saber in it? Saber count as luggage? Why would she take Saber with her is the question. How to... Is it something Japanese? Nihongo? I don't know. One careless mistake... Oh, one careless mistake like that could be enough to get the association going after you.
荷物のパッキングにも技術があってね。これくらいならなんとか入るものよ。
I see.
親父もむちゃくちゃだったな
Oh. You're gonna use to travel a small bag, but you always manage to stuff a disproportionately large amount of luggage in it. Such a skill of a wayfarer, I guess.
このトランクをゴロゴロ転がしながら汽車を乗り継いだり石畳の往来を行くわけか
Yeah.
大変だな海外旅行って
Oh, that was the end of the dialogue. I actually couldn't tell. When I come into this room with things he probably doesn't want me to see, I inadvertently turn my eyes towards the window. Or I plan to anyway. My indiscretion just immediately dissolved. My indiscretion. That's the word. My indiscretion immediately discovered. Toska starts poking my cheek as if to say she doesn't really mind. That's true. Having a fun trip, getting your luggage sorted out can be a real pain. Even more true after a trip you didn't enjoy. Especially for girls who also have to deal with an immeasurable amount of clothes. And then I can also see a few items wrapped up in nice paper. Yeah, man. The best I ever gotten from her as a souvenir was an assortment of some hot spring manju. Still, I find this place going to look like a disaster zone until someone works up the courage to sort out this ever-expanding mountain of luggage. I'll be blunt. Toska is terrible at tidying things up. Still have a room in my house is proof enough of that. Toska smiles bitterly. So? Oh. This white and smooth cloth, I feel must be... What the fuck? What did I even do? It's called my toes got to get knocked head over heels into the corner. And she came. Ah, fuck. Just what did she hit me with? Gonder? Or was that some forbidden technique for the martial arts used to practice? I feel like I might get shot again if I say it. Okay? That area's off limits. I just was trying to help you clean! It was by accident! The fuck? What the? Hey! I'm not just some laundromat dump. The situation at our is already quite grave. And she wants to add even more to it. So how can I ride him? I might not be able to handle a week's worth of clothes on top of the regular workload. Uh-huh. True. As I thought, it's hard for Toad's to separate herself from this mansion. For one reason or another, she's basically settled at my place, but this is where her heart is. Knowing that, this formal mansion has a different atmosphere about it. She exhales while looking at the mountain of luggage and says... You could just not, you know. Yeah. That is true. It'd be weird if I just sit here sipping tea while she's sorting all this out. Hmm? Oh, fair enough. In that case, there's no reason we to stay here. That's fine. I can come back to check on her another time. Mm-hmm. I'm just asking. Despite suspicions, I'm pretty sure the only one scheming anything is Toska herself. Good grief, I think with a shrug. And? See, there you go. See, as I thought. Mm-hmm, we're going to do. As I prepare myself for what's coming, Tozuka dives back into the pile of luggage, saying, "Is this it? No, not that. Maybe here." She searches.
で、何？
と、あったあった。
What?
これ。
Oh. Wait. I'm worried by this light paper bag I've been handed. It's in fancy department store wrapping. Just what kind of job awaits me?
そんな顔しないでいいわよ。私のお土産だから。
Oh.
何？
Well,
サンキュー。
damn, thank you. Once you escape with this in my arms, with a surprise attack like this, how am I supposed to show my thanks? As I stand there contemplating, Tozuka glows at me with displeasure.
ひったくりじゃないんだから。ちゃんと開いて確認してみてよ。
Open it, man, come on.
そういう映画かドラマみたいなプレゼントの流儀は、いや、わかった。観念した。
Yeah. So, in an overly dramatic way that doesn't harm the wrapping, I break the seal and check out the contents. A plaid scarf. It's not all heavy, it looks quite warm.
いいのか？高価なんじゃないのか？
値段なんか知ってどうする気？いいじゃない。これからこっちも寒くなるんだから。
Damn.
そうだな。これは暖かそうだ。少し長くないか？
Hey, long scarves are good. Big enough to wrap around an extra time. However, you can certainly wrap it any way you like when it's this long.
使い道はシローに任せてから。ああ、セイバーでも温めてあげなさい。
いや、そんなことは。だって、遠坂からのもらい物だから、これは。
Exactly.
はいはい。その辺はエミヤ君に任せたわよ。うまく使いなさいね。
Of course. Dumbfounded, I grabbed the scarf. Because Autumn isn't cold enough to use this yet. The time comes, I'll show her a thing or two.
理解しだけど、ありがとうな。
Yeah, thank you.
どういたしまして、シロー。
W. I got a scarf. Hell yeah. Was there more on this one? I don't remember. A rider event. Naruhodo. Oh. We'll start from the top. I'm being punished for skipping, aren't I? The violet snake laps up the blood. 3 a.m. Tonight, another one-sided slaughter has begun. Oh. Excuse me. As always, the stage is empty. Yama's residents are fast asleep in their homes. It means change from one moment to the next. Skewed by enormous nail-like daggers. Hanging from the streetlights, crushed by coiling chains. Occasionally she goes too far and tears them to pieces. On a whim, she catches one in her hand and crushes its head. A great variety of methods. Emulating a comic she recently read, she lifts the large vehicle and flattens them beneath it. By chance, there happens to be one on a nearby construction site. Oh, right. I kind of remember though. I kind of remember that though. Thank you. So to catch her breath, she continues whether to head back or keep going. Her objective, if she remembers correctly, is to investigate this anomaly. Restart a Holy Grail War. To seek out the cause behind it, she's been running rampant through the streets at night. Her efforts yield some limited success. Another servant has been keeping watch in Shinto, but has never found any clues. However, there's one major difference between her and the other servants. Monsters prowl in the city at night. No one should have noticed them until the final day, but she had perceived them right from the start. root out whatever was behind them, she would sneak out of the house by herself and continue her investigation one corpse at a time. There's no particular emotion driving her. Doing something out of no special interest, her body moves on its own. She becomes a machine without feeling, carrying out a predetermined task. She finds these moonlit hunts neither intriguing nor tedious. It's like classifying it as an ordinary chore, a fruitless, unending endeavor. Task neither boring nor exciting. She will attempt it again and again until it yields results. Nevertheless, when did the hunt itself become the anomaly? She wondered. Bart, are you good? She controls her ragged breathing. The self-appointed duty was completed after about half an hour. No, it was more like she couldn't help but complete it. No matter how much she wants to investigate, there's no material left. A red sea of carnage. She cannot find anything to distinguish from that. There's nothing left to analyze. She needs to examine each of her prey diligently, down to their eye sockets, but there are none left. She controls her ragged breathing. Though indeed monstrous, a little more than trash went up against her. A mere 100 or 200 wouldn't even serve as a warm-up. And yet, she controls her ragged breathing. This is what it sounds like to control it? I don't know. Looking at what seems like pain gasps, she decides to continue the investigation. One more. I'll just check one more. Swing herself on this, she jumps to the next hunting ground. It's a horde of roughly 100 monsters. Examining tens of thousands of them, she knew that answers would not be found here. And yet she continues with this massacre in the name of research. Without feelings, mechanically bathes in blood. Breathing begins to quicken again. One more. I just want to examine one more. There's nothing wrong with that. After all, the only ones dying are monsters. There are countless more to kill. This is something she's decided to do. So, she doesn't feel there's any problem or meaning. Meaning. In what she's doing. After all, they're the bad ones. If they didn't want to be killed, then they shouldn't have appeared. Yet they gush out in huge numbers like insects, forcing her to take them down. She wants to be left alone, but she has no choice other than to oppose them. That's right. At the very beginning, she really didn't want to do this. There were other things that were more important, so she kept her role. Still, because it was just too unpleasant, she decided to become something unlike a living creature when she worked. A simple trap that kills people.
Medusa? どこに行ったの?
Oh.
もう戻ってくる時間でしょ?
Oh, so it's that bad, huh? She heard that after one of her countless tasks.
ほら、早く出てきなさい。私が素敵な贈り物をいただいたのよ。今日は特別にあなたにも分けてあげるわ。
As always, she became a trap for the humans that tried to take away her sisters by force.
嫌な匂いね。メドゥーサ、そこにいるの?
They were not petrified. Those bodies were. Those bodies were.
メドゥーサ、あなた、そこで何をしているの?
Oh God. I assume this is when she snapped and became the monster. Back in, like, her own time. hunched figure, slurping, flinched. I don't want to remember. Back then, Sister's eyes, always radiated with joy, turned stark white with fear towards her. Feast in the name of her investigation continues. Each time she plays this part, her body grows more accustomed to its role. Ferocity grows without end. These monsters, while stronger than humans, never touch her. They are father, worthy only to be crushed underfoot. She feels her transmission shift, gear by gear. From low to middle, middle to high. The only issue, if any, is that there is no limit to her gearbox. Meaning, the question is whether her chassis can withstand the ever-increasing RPM. Why has she become so immersed in her role? Must be because the enemy is so weak and the setting so ideal that she's given such priority to this task despite herself, she thinks. After all, the town is empty. People vanished at the stroke of midnight. Perhaps they were all killed by the monsters. Or perhaps they never even existed to begin with. It must be the latter. Those monsters are things that hunt down humans. But not once has she seen them kill anyone. They only act against those that are the same as them. These monsters only feel interest or hatred towards their fellow monsters. Interesting observation. You mean the game or me? I should mean the game. Because, yeah. People vanish at the stroke of midnight. I mean... I want to say, like, do they? But it's like, we never see any, like, pedestrians anyway. At any point, we don't see any. Except, like, at Waku Waku Splash and all that. So, like... I don't know. Huh? Hence, she's taken by surprise. The monster's present, she thought there wouldn't be any people around. So, a young woman appears, wandering aimlessly into the park. She knew he was human with a single glance. She slices through the woman without any hesitation. Oh. Regret and confusion fade immediately. This was always a ghost town. What if a human wandered in by mistake? If she didn't kill her, the monster surely would have. So it is fine. That's a trivial, inconsequential mistake that won't happen again. She thinks with a sigh.
よくはないわ。あなたがどのような生き物で、これがどのような状況であろうとも、あなたは人を殺したのよ。
I don't know, you seem pretty fine to me, so that tells me otherwise, really. That woman's mouth proclaims her sin with a voice like a song. I don't know, you seem pretty alive to me, lady. She stands up. Blood pours out from the open wound. She clutches her throat. Ragged breaths beg for oxygen. The sight makes her dizzy with vertigo. Oh, what a sweet smell. The delicious red essence of life which she couldn't find no matter where she looked or how many monsters she killed. Ryder.
そうしたくて真っ先に人間である私に襲いかかったのでしょう
Ryder. That voice pierces her heart. That's right. There's still a flood of monsters. Yet she ignored those which are her objects of investigation to hurl her dagger at the girl. Shakes her head in denial. Dirty hair sways like snakes. desperately. She objects, claiming it was an accident, completely outside of her duty.
別の役割。あなたも異常を解明したいというの？大した疑問ね。あなたはこれっぽっちも町のことなんて考えていないくせに。
Who's to say you know that's the case? Her heart is sliced through. Contents exposed. That's right. She doesn't give a damn about the peace of the city. This investigation is carried out only for the sake of her master.
ああ、立派なサーバントね。けど、これは本当に彼女のためになるのかしら。
The air turns to poison. The woman approaches her step by step. Not with her legs, but her words. Approaching not her body, but her heart. She's trying to knock down the last pillar remaining in her broken self.
何日も繰り返して、いい加減疲れたでしょ。ここで楽にしてあげる。正直、見ている私も飽き飽きしてきたところだし。
Throws her dagger towards the flapping lips. Her aim is perfect. Skews the girl's tongue and splatters even more of her blood. But even then...
認めなさい、メドゥーサ。あなたは本当は恨んでいる。
A grudge against humans.
あなたは本当は楽しんでいる。
Enjoying killing people. Dude. God damn. That looks amazing.
あなたは単に
Don't need a reason at all.
大切だという彼女以上にこっちの方が大切なのよ。
The girl is still standing. Purple snakes are gradually blackened by her gushing blood.
機会に徹したところで奪った命の重さは変わらない。目を伏せたところで亡くなった命は消え去らない。蓋を閉めたまま生きていたらいつか自分の中身さえ間違えてしまう。
She's an eyesore. No matter who this human is, she's just an eyesore. That's an archer too. Yeah. That... Damn. Chair new one eye. No, God! So she kills her until she shuts up. Cuts open the girl's warm stomach and tears out her entrails. She almost shouts in joy. More than any human she had laid her hands on before. Taking out her anger on this girl feels so good. She continues to mutilate the girl's body from the stomach outwards, till only the head is left. Sure, the chat will stop now. Relief gushes through her body, and it's just when she feels a slight tinge of regret that she can't kill anymore.
これで理解できたでしょ。
Bro, how?
あなたはあなたにふさわしい場所に戻りなさい。
At last, she realizes her true feelings. She has an undurable desire to kill humans. Once upon a time, there was a princess. One day, the people who had loved their princess started hating her. They sent her off to an island far, far away. Compared to her glorious life up until then, the island was very empty. Frightened by the people who had gotten angry at her without reason, the princess prayed that no one would come to the island. Still, she was very, very lonely. She wept and wondered what she had done wrong.
メドゥーサは一人になるとすぐ泣き出すでしょ。私たちの親族として
The short time, her elder sisters arrived at the island.
私はメデューサなんてどうでもいいんだけど、まあ召使いは必要だし。
How wonderful! While they were still loved by all, the princess' sisters moved there for her sake. The princess was not lonely anymore. Although the island still had nothing, she was happy because her sisters were there with her. The only things left to fear were humans. Kill, 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 kill! Kill the monster! Great courage, they came to chase the princess away. Snatch, snatch, snatch the goddesses away! Could have borne it, if that had been all. But then the people began to point their sword to their two sisters. To protect her sisters, the princess decided to take revenge. How wonderful! Yes! This time she could just do to these humans as they had done to her! She killed many humans. After all, and if she tried to escape, the princess had nowhere to go but the island. I don't want anybody to come. I want anybody to come. She had always wanted to be left alone, in peace, with her sisters. But...
やめなさい、メデューサ。挑みに来た人間たちが命を落とすのは自業自得でしょう。
It's true.
けれど、それを娯楽にしてはいけないわ。
Yet still they came, one after another. There was no end to them. She started experimenting with new ways to eliminate them more quickly. The trap she had devised proved effective. She found it a tad funny.
あなたの魔眼は戒めるためのもの。決して恐怖を与えるものではないのです。
Never. But it was only right that those who had done nothing but scold the princess thus far should come to fear her as well.
それを口にするのはやめなさい。私が近頃のあなたは恐ろしいと怯えているわ。
With how infamous and fearsome she became, the humans kept approaching with boundless ferocity. The sisters continued to scold the princess. The princess felt too ashamed to show her body that had changed shape a little. She left the sisters she once dearly loved. Didn't I say that? Yeah, shape. Oh, that's a typo. Oh, right. Right, that is kind of a typo, isn't it? Princess felt too ashamed to show her body that had changed shape a little. No, it's not. No, it's not a typo. It changed shape a little. Yeah, no, it's not a typo. No, it's fine. It's a weird. It's weird. It's a weird sentence, but no, it's not a typo. It is a weird sentence, though. Oh, right. 512. Right. She changed a little, but she became 500 feet taller. But alright. In the end, she was alone again. Sad and lonely. She hungered for new sacrifices. Come to think of it, in the beginning, we were the sacrifices. She laughed, bathed in red. Rider swings her daggers with delight. New event, true. New, like, not even story event. This is just a new event. Cackling with scorn, she tramples them beneath her. Without rest or respite, she continues running as if fleeing something. She feels giddy with each one she crushes. Giddy with disgust. Giddy with amusement. For long, her captivation intensifies into wild passion. She realizes that she was butchering the monsters in a frenzy. She doesn't want to think about anything, so she can't help but let her primal instincts take over and enjoy the hunt. You know what this is, chat? You know what this is? This is literally a concept used in Bloodborne. This is literally a concept used in Bloodborne. Where you, like, a hunter gets drunk on the hunt. And they become crazy maniacs because of how many beasts they keep killing. This is literally a Bloodborne concept. Are you telling me Bloodborne has a concept from I can't fucking believe this. Even in Bloodborne, there is Nasu-works influence. Even if literally Father Gascoigne, he's killed so many beasts. He became drunk on it. Which is basically what's happening with Medusa, right? She's basically becoming drunk on the killing and going fucking crazy. Which is what happened to Gascoigne. Dude. I don't know why. It's just when she started laughing and saying she was like going crazy, I'm like, wait, this sounds familiar. I'm like, hold on, this sounds familiar. Because like Butcher Monsters and Friends, I'm like, that sounds familiar. And then joined the hunt, I'm like, hold on. Bloodborne? Did Miyazaki take hints from Ataraxia when making Bloodborne? Sasuga Miyazaki-san, Sasuga. Amazing. Oh, that's, man. Intentional or not, hey, intentional or not, that shit's pretty fucking cool. With how similar that has actually been. The night continues. The slaughter continues. There are no living humans in this city at night. The only ones roaming about are the monsters. That literally sounds like Bloodborne. That literally sounds like Bloodborne. And she is broken. The more she kills, the heavier her body grows. The more she crushes, the more she forgets her own words. I also want to point out Father Gascoigne, as the fight goes on, does actually slur his words. He has some dialogue, but his words get a bit, like, shorter. His sentences get shorter because he just forgets how to speak before he becomes an actual monster in Phase 2. Just saying. I'm just saying, that's really similar, again. In a word, she's broken. Suddenly, she lowers her eyes. Body's beginning to change. Just like that time. Uh-oh. She does not scream. Her boiling head cools at an impossible speed. Of course this happened. There's no time for lamentations or ridicule. In that brief moment of absent-mindedness, she is stabbed without mercy. Monsters surround the wounded beast. The remains of her humanity are on the verge of death. Hit by multiple claws, nothing is left of her body below the chest. She's been cut into fine pieces. The remains of the blackened monster can only last a few more minutes. Through her ragged breath, she looks at her bloodied palms. Deep crimson red. Turns her claws, that resembling human hands, to the monsters converging upon her. This corpse can still fight back. The creatures meekly decide to observe their new brethren as she dies out. Wait. So their new brethren. Breathing is difficult. She's already dying, her body continues to transform. Surely it won't stop even if she dies. What is left of the woman stops breathing. She will disappear and be reborn as a monstrous anti-hero, with no trace of her original form. She murmurs. Being still able to utter human words feels like some kind of lingering attachment, and it irritates her. Dimly, she looks at her deforming hands. She has known all along. She had confessed it to him as well, that her form was only temporary, that her nature was that of a hideous monster. She was destined for ruin. The moment she consumed human blood, her end had been determined. Day by day she grew. First her body crumbled, then her heart, and finally her very being decayed. All she ever wanted was to become stronger in order to protect her sisters. But in the end, even her sisters were nothing more than nuisances intruding upon her lair. The end of that chapter is unknown to her. At the time, she had neither eyes nor nose nor mouth. She had become a world that only crushed its prey. No. There had been violence committed by the monster in the first place. Nothing to do with her before she changed. So it shouldn't be painful. But... wow. That's... he did. That must have been it, she thought. And at that thought, she feels a sudden urge to gouge out her eyes. New sacrifices appear before the monster of their own accord. Joining hands, they still their trembling legs and look up at the completely disfigured monster. Said the eldest sister Steno in a gentle voice. Lovingly, like always, she smiles at the monster. Rumbled the second sister, Ariel. She curses and insults her monstrous sibling, but at times she looks at the she-beast with true sadness. Senna grasps her sister's hands, her own hands, tightly, seeking comfort from their fear, never abandoning that which they hold dear. The sacrifices think this to themselves. They were the ones who hated humans. Their youngest sister had never borne men any ill will. Yet it had come to this. Two sisters were loved by men and were destined to be violated by them, day after day. The elder accepted it as fate, while the younger despised it. But both of them had given up. Yet the youngest sister protected them until the end.
けれど、私たちを守ったメドゥーサはもういないなら、守られていた私たちも同じようになくなりましょう。
That which was lost shall never return. Steno, who had dreamed that the three of them would live forever on the island far away, closes her eyes and raises her head.
もう寝る前か。じゃあね。さようなら。かわいいメデューサ。最後だから口を滑らせてしまうけど、憧れていたのは私たちの方だったのよ。
The days that have gone by shall never return. Ariel, who had believed that one day the three of them would escape the rustic temple and return home, smiles like she used to and raises her head. Stop! 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 Countless snakes consume both sacrifices. Without joy. Without sadness. So crushing ants, monster grinds the sisters to a pulp. In this way, the immortal girls retain their form as beautiful sisters to the very end. While still alive, were absorbed into the monster. Consumed without a trace left behind, they became the monster's flesh and blood, and it continued to thrive. This became of the three Gorgon sisters. Thus the three goddesses banished to the shapeless isle became the monsters the people had rumored them to be. What did she love? What did she want? She had so little that was precious to her that she swore to protect them no matter what, and yet... And she is heading to her death, and she is being transformed. She can't even recall it. She can't stop the transformation. At this rate, she will turn into a monster and disappear. Everything will end with that. From now on, she will be summoned as a monster. Not to protect humans, but to annihilate them. She can't stop the transformation. There's nothing to be done. Nothing to care about. Yeah, that is terrifying. That's kind of insane. Pushing have that implication of that is wow. More creatures is like a band, a festival. They revel with hatred in the birth of a new monster. Her consciousness wanes. She has a feeling that there is still something left to do, yet she can't quite seem to place it. So life comes to an end, comes to a close. She quietly shuts her eyes. She noticed an unfamiliar presence peering at her. Hey, Uncle Manu.
そうか。あんたも怪物になっちまったんだな。
Guess I can see you now. You look like Ritsuka. I don't know why. From FGO. Though it feels like she has never heard its voice before. The laughter sounds all too familiar. Smirking grin and sneering eyes. It irritates her considerably. Her sadistic heart starts to pound again. If her body was strong, she would have leapt forward and plucked its head right off.
ああ、いや、ちょい違うか。あんたはそんなすっきりしたもんじゃない。あんた、自分が何者か自覚はある？
Aware? She isn't prepared for it, but she accepts it as truth. This heroic spirit's seat will no longer be Medusa's, but that of the monstrous Gorgon.
なるほど。潔い。
That's interesting, because Gorgon's a Avenger. In, like, FGO, right? But here to consider herself a writer? That's interesting.
けど、あんたは怪物の定義を知らなそうだな。わかってるか？それは生きるために人を襲うんじゃなく、人を襲うために生きる生き物だ。人間社会を真っ向に端から端まで否定する殺戮機構。
I'm guessing
I'm
guessing the reason behind this is because, well, Angamadi is here, who is Avenger. Dead a pause moment, true.
それが怪物ってもんなんだが、自分だって言い切れる？
She already knows that. From now on, she will embody that concept over and over again.
そんなの今さら初めから私は
Since the beginning, she's been a monster. A monster camouflaged in human intellect and appearance. She would someday become such a monster, and her true nature must be the same. That's why it doesn't matter anymore. She roamed the city at night in search of blood, found herself indulging in slaughter. Such a monster would shed its skin to reveal its true colors someday. Just like this. And yet, it laughs. Heartfelt mirth. Heartfelt hatred. As if to scorn the woman who, by the minute, was turning into a hideous monster.
だから、そこが違うんだ。いいかい？怪物は本能で物を殺すんじゃない。それは、優れた理性で物を殺すんだ。人の手に有り余る性能を総動員して、何の疑いもなく、何の悲しみもなく、身もだえるほどの喜びを持って殺し続けるのが怪物だ。
You would know the true meaning of monster, yeah?
ただなんとなくで人間を殺すだなんて、そんなのは違う生き物なんだよ。
That would be considered a murderer, yeah, not a monster. Though using the adjective monster to describe such an individual is not wrong, but
あんたはまだどっちにもなれない半端者みたいだけど、同時にどちらにも傾ける猶予がある。
her intellect wants to just fall into the abyss already, but stubbornly clings to the cliff's edge. She continues clutching pitifully at the earth, wishing for solid ground.
それはどういう
There's a chance to stop it?
わからないか？血を求めるあんたと他のものが気になるあんた。それはどちらも真実だ。どっちも否定はできないだろ。欲望に優劣なんざない。どっちが大きいか、どっちが大切なのかはその場その場で変わるものだ。肝心なのはあんたがまだ持っているかどうかの話。
何を
The slight bit of strength returns to her arm. She summons all her reserves in desperation. It's not enough to pull her out of the abyss. No matter how much she struggles, she will only disappear at this rate. Laughing, it looks down upon her.
ではと、 ライダーのサーバント。あんたはその心に望むものがまだかけらでも残っているか？
God, look at all those fucking curses. Jesus. Also, at this angle, with like the hair and the way it sticks out to the sides like that, he kind of looks like Kuritsugu as well. Just the way that like his hair shape is. And then he doesn't from this angle again, he doesn't. I have no desires. There's something I truly wished for.
あなたはあなたにふさわしい場所に戻りなさい。
That's right. If she is still Medusa now, she can't say herself she is to become a Gorgon soon. I don't know. I haven't seen Shiro from this angle, so I couldn't tell you. I've only seen him like straight looking at the screen, so I don't know. From the start, there was never a way to save herself. So she has no desires. But how happy days past were. She would devour them all eventually. There would be nothing left in her hands. However, even one such as she can still save someone. And you did. A sword is summoned to a master to whom its nature is similar. This all the more so if the summoning catalyst is weak. Because her master had the same fate as her. She was summoned to that girl. A girl fated to turn into a monster. Victims turn, aggressors form a contract in this world as fellow monsters. That's why. She doesn't want her to end up the same way. Well, she can't change what she is. She can protect the girl who holds the same fate as herself. Her unfulfilled happiness. Her irredeemable sin. How deeply she loved that petty, foolish girl's desperate struggle to put on a brave face. Oh. She stares at her hands, dumbfounded. Her transformation is halted. She's fading away as her human self.
なぜ？
怪物じゃないからだろう。みっともないが、誰かを助けたいという気持ちがあるのなら、あんたはギリギリ人間だ。
She can hear a voice from elsewhere. The speaker is near but can no longer be seen.
ああ、これで解決しちまったな。あんたの悩みは永遠について回るが、その願いがある限り、怪物になることはない。
Why is he actually so fucking helpful? I don't understand. He's blindingly evil. That is his being. But yet there's still that glimmer every once in a while.
その苦悩と同じように、永遠にこちら側に来ることはない。
The presence fades. Shadow gives an all too friendly wave and disappears.
待って。
You. Oh. Coughing blood, she calls out to the figure.
さすがにしつこいな、ヘビ女。大した生命力だが、今回はおとなしく死んでおけ。で、目が覚めたらマスターに謝っておくといい。ほら、俺が言うのもなんだけどさ、マスターとサーバントは 仲良しじゃなくっちゃな。
Snickering, it finally disappears. In the end, she thinks it resembles a young man she knows very well.
そうですね。
She heaves a deep sigh, slows her clinging arms.
本当、私はいつまで経っても愚かです。
And this time her eyes finally close. Believe that, rather than merely dying, she recovered her wish. She murmurs.
もうすぐ帰りますから待っていてください。さくら。
Swearing a promise she could never keep. Beautiful figure vanishes from the earth. Good Lord. Jesus Christ. That was a lot, yeah. I need like a second. That was a hold on. I need like a second. Let me just chill on this screen real quick. That was hold on. God damn. Man, fucking writer, dude. Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive. That despite being literally ripped to fucking shreds, he still mentally snaps the servants. Impressive. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair saying that. Oh, amazing. You can hear the fan. Great. Guess I won't use it. But yeah, dude, I don't fucking get him. I don't get him. He is unabashedly, unequivocally the most evil thing that is existing right now. That exists. The most evil thing. And yet he has moments where he is just nice. And he's a good person. Or seems to be anyway. Right on the surface. So, dude, I don't know. Yeah. That was real depressing. But it helped preserve, well, it helped preserve Ryder. If anything. So the sacrifice definitely wasn't in vain. That's for sure. I definitely wouldn't say it was in vain. Right, I say for a tone shift, we should do the Tosuka one for a tone shift.
あれ、遠坂?
After a walk by the harbor, I see Tosuka. Tosuka on a wharf, That's on a wharf. That's an unusual
よ
sight.
遠坂待ち人か
運勢は大吉。待ち人遅くとも来るべし。
You wouldn't believe what Arch saw last night. Oh man. What's come through, huh? Eh?
ああ、いや、なんでもないわよ。
Uh-huh.
こんにちは、エミヤくん。で、どうして私が人を待ってると思ったの？
Mm-hmm. Was gonna notice something that sounded like a Umikuji for a second there.
いや遠坂で港だろだから荷物か客かどっちかを待ってるのかと
Yeah.
ここ地方港じゃない。直に来るような物好きなお客はいないわよ。
I had to ask. Hiccup, at least, right? I had to ask at least. Hiccup, that's true, but still.
切り継ぐここから海外に旅立ってたぞ
True.
嘘。あんたのお父さんって一体どういう。ああ、なるほど。
Huh?
エミヤくんのお父さんはそうよね。国際空港なんか見つけてくださいって言ってるようなものだし、大抵は密入国よね。
Well, don't say that. It's true, but don't say that.
いきなり物騒な話になったな船を使うのは親父の趣味だと思ってたんだが
You're not able to sneak and what events whenever the risk of missing stuff has passed now. You've seen the writer arc. What do you mean? You know, to explain a little. I don't think I quite understand what you mean.
いえ、魔術師の行動に無駄はないものよ。無駄に見えても何かしらの意味はある。そうね。そう考えればこの港も使えるわね。
Probably. Good odds that she's just discovered something very interesting. But to end up seeing someone off from this port again, aren't I? Allegedly, you can miss events if you go for the plot events too soon after after Tosca arrives. Oh. Well, I mean, I'll still just be doing all the new stuff first anyway, but that's good to know at least.
そうよね。飛行機は運賃が高くて大変なのよ。
Right? Dude, traveling on plane is so fucking expensive, dude. God damn, it's so expensive. Like, fuck that.
だから航空料金。
Mm-hmm. Air travel, bro, fuck that. It's so expensive.
ロンドンまで往復って大変なんだから。事前予約して格安航空券を抑えてもまだまだ。
Mm-hmm.
できることなら季節外れのパックツアーに紛れ込んで途中逃亡したくなるほどよ。
Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Like, if you want a cheap flight, you could go for the tour route, but that's boring as fuck and you're forced to stay with the tour group the whole time, and it's just like, bro, that's not why I came to this country. Right? Like, that shit's so annoying. God damn. I say it, but I've never actually been in a tour group before, but still. There was a period of time back when I was going to when I was living at a boarding school. Back like 3 years ago now? Like 4 or 5 years ago now. Jesus Christ. We had there was a new like airline company. I forgot their name. I think I have the app on my other main phone. It's because it's not used anymore and all that, so the app doesn't work, but I still have it. It was like, I don't know how they managed this, but it was like super fucking cheap. It was good seats, like good like service and like new planes and like everything was all extremely high quality for like next to nothing in terms of like plane tickets. It felt like an absolute gold mine blessing. Did the company shut down a year after? Laundering money? Probably, but then they shut down, so I don't know. Then it got discontinued because it wasn't sustainable. And I'm like, I mean, fair. I suppose that's fair. So it's like, man. Because that's what I used a lot to go back and forth between boarding school and back home. That was the airline company, and man, efficient, super nice, helpful, like all the roses I could give them, amazing. Not sustainable. It's like, bro, you tell me being like a reasonable airline can't be sustainable nowadays? We have to be ultra expensive? Okay, got it. You twins here are trying it too. Penny pinching obsession is frightening. It's expensive. Honestly, yeah, right? Like, dude, so fucking expensive. God damn, it pisses me off. So annoying. Another $500 billion to last mile. It's like, that's great, but like, what about the plane tickets? Make them like 1,000, bro. Oh, in like normal, like a decent currency. No, in dollars. Huh? Oh yeah, I would surely cry. I see. Okay, I get it. Trouble is, just stop short of calling it a really awesome idea. Probably. I would imagine a self-owned boat. Seeing as it does take way more time. But trying to buy a passenger boat is a luxury nowadays. Yeah, traveling's expensive. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. You need to stop talking about volunteering me for long-term employment on a fishing boat as if you're doing me a service. And also allow you to stop looking so serious about it. Well, it's not. Uh-huh. That's true. God damn, it's true. Fuck, traveling is so lame. Traveling is such a pain in the ass because either shit's take way too fucking long, or it's way too fucking expensive, or there's another baggage of bullshit that occurs between the fucking destination. Exactly. Please optimize this damn thing. God. Like a little bit, at least. God damn. I want to travel to England. Okay, cool. How much is that? That will be 2,000 in plane ticket money. Oh, awesome. Okay. What if I did boat? That would be 3,000. Oh, okay. Well, the luggage and all that. Oh, luggage is extra. Oh, okay. Like, bro, please. I'm exaggerating a little bit, obviously, but still, it's like, god damn. It's way too much. It's way too much. Traveling is a fucking luxury, dude. Traveling's a luxury. The world does not want you to explore the planet. It's fucking wild. If you wanted to explore the world, you should have been there when the pioneers were doing it. That's when you should start exploring. Now it's too late. It's too fucking late now. Oop, missed your chance. You wanted to explore the world and you'll see some things. Oop, too late. Missed your chance. Now everything's too expensive. Don't do that.
遠坂と一緒に行くんだったら普通に行きたい。自分の飛行機代ぐらいバイトして貯めておくから。
Yeah, you wish. You fucking wish.
全言撤回。旅費は全部私が出すわ。
Huh?
エミヤ君を連れて行くのは私なんだもの。師匠としてそれくらい面倒見れなきゃ情けないわよね。
Arrives an uncharted piece of land in the Americas, kills everyone because of disease, just as my streamer wished. I did not say that! Leave the... I can't say them the disease because it's a bit extreme. Leave that thing out of it! Wait, this implies you're a rat. Are you a rat? This implies you're a rat. I mean, you said America, so I don't know, it could be many things then, actually. Stella, don't do that! Where did that come from? What's that tugged at their heartstrings? I always knew. Damn.
私が浅はかだったわ。
Huh?
そういう緊急移動手段は不手際で摩耗される時の奥の手として残しておきましょう。
そうしてくれ。漁船だの貨物船だのじゃなく、普通のできれば豪華な旅がしたい。
Uh-huh. I bet if we go to London, we'll probably have no choice but to be crammed into economy class. First class, let alone business class, just a dream at this point. You act like economy's bad. It's not! Granted, I've only flown economy, but still, you act like it's bad! Fucking goddamn it. Oh, making an upload episode on UPW. Write this down! Write it down!
そうよね。もっとこうガーッと成功して左打ちになったら。
Man, I wish I could win the lottery. God, this channel will be very different the moment I win the lottery. I'll say it right now. These streams would look very different if I won the lottery. Not that I would stop playing visual novels. It just, I would have a, well, actually, this is a banger layout. I'm not gonna complain about it. This layout is fucking amazing. I love our layout. But I would what's the word I'm looking for? Make it a bit more fashionable? That's not the word. I don't know. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to get at, alright? Presentable. No, it's pretty presentable, actually. That's not the... I know it's a word, man. I read the dictionary. I know it's a word. But that's not the word I'm looking for to describe what I was thinking. I don't know. Point is, I would give it more pizzazz. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. There would be more pizzazz to the overall presentation of my streams if I won the lottery. There you go. That's the word. There we go. That's the one. Pizzazz. Alright. Say that Tosca makes some excited gestures.
二人でのんびりクルージングっていうのも悪くないんじゃね?
I was on a cruise once. Back in like, I forget. It was probably like 2017, 18, I think. I was on a cruise once. And that was a lot of fun. It was great food. God, breakfast was great. Great food. Unlimited ice cream. Unlimited ice cream? God, that was the best part. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Cause in the summer too. We went in summer. Unlimited. All we had to do. We wanted ice cream when we were watching a movie or something in our room. Walk up to the fucking food court. Go to the ice cream machine. Get a cup. Fucking pull the lever. Boom, you have ice cream in a cup. Get a spoon. Go back and eat. Wanted more? Go do it again. It was already all paid for. It was all paid for. God damn, what a luxury that was. Fuck, I do miss that. I do miss that trip on the cruise. I do miss that cruise trip. Because it was around like Europe. It was around a good chunk of Europe and stuff. Man, I miss that cruise. Food was killer too. Great steaks and burgers and other delectable meats. Ah, damn.
合成だな。やっぱりせせこましいのの反動か?
And actually, the best part is about the ice cream. The best part, they were split into 3 flavors. I say, like, to me, it was the best part. They were split into 3 flavors: vanilla, chocolate, which is my favorite. I've never had just chocolate ice cream. That was my favorite. And then I forget what the other one. It might have been strawberry. We used to have like boxes. I said boxes, like packages where it's like left is strawberry, middle is vanilla, and right is chocolate, where it's like all 3 in 1 and whatever. So it's like a little bit of each. But the fact that the ice cream machines had one of each, and you could just fill up on a singular one, I'm like, dude, this is heaven. It's amazing. Exactly, Tres, you know, triple. That one. In fact, they had it on the cruise, but now instead of it all being in one, it was split in 3. So you could just pick and choose. And I'm like, dude, I am going for just chocolate because fuck is the chocolate one so good. Damn, it's good.
そうかもね。それまでは切り詰めて爪に火を灯して我慢しましょう。
Anyway, enough about me reminiscing about past events.
足がしびれそうなシートでいつかカリブの太陽の下で遊んでやるんだからって思いながら。
It's a dream. Extravagant cruise, while it's sailing on a yacht in the resort. Honestly, it's so luxurious I have trouble imagining it.
そのためには今から努力あるのみよ、エミヤくん。
You are rich.
わかった。トサカをなんとかバカンスの旅行に連れて行けるように頑張る。
Well, you used to be rich anyway.
私がシロを連れて行く方が先になりそうだけどね。
A difficult challenge, but with effort comes results. Huh? We're talking about our dream. The sea breeze started blowing at our backs.
風強くなってきたわね。
Sure is.
私はここまでブラブラしに来ただけなんだけど、そっちはどう？釣り？
いや、
Nah.
俺も目的はない。シントまで戻るか。
そうね。あ、買い物あるんだった。ちょっと付き合ってよ、エミヤくん。
Well, okay, I guess so. Come on there, meaning carry her bags all the way from Shinto, huh? Guess that much is easy.
了解。どこだろうと付き合うよ。
What? Damn. To the ends of the earth! Alright. You have got to be kid, bro. Tosaka! Cute? Yeah, so cute. Where's Tosaka's house? After coming back from abroad, you said come over to my house if you have some free time. A good idea to make an appearance. So I walk into our house and...
何やってるんだ。
ああ、シロ。見てわからない？
No. That looks like she's cooking. Very antique looking cauldrons on the desk. Though, because of the eerie form and how old it looks, it seems odd to use it for cooking. There's also a mountain of ingredients piled up. The usual bunch of wild grasses, stuff you would normally never use.
トサカ、それ食うのか。
She's making potions, bro.
おかしなこと聞くわね。薬草じゃない、これ全部。
It's medicinal herbs, you dumb it. Medicinal herbs? Then, I guess they're edible? And it could be applied directly to a wound. I've been sure about one of her secret ointments before, but is this how she makes it? Literally a witch. Wait a minute. And it's almost Christmas, because it's in October. Oh my god. Alice Kawanji Alice moment. True.
ああ、そうね。何作るか言ってなかったわね。
Well, I don't think I need to learn.
それにするの。
I don't think I need to learn to boil this to do this shit, you know.
効能は需要競争とか美容回春とか。
Beauty be fucking for real.
作れたら副業にできるかもね。実際この家業で表の職業が薬屋って多いわよ。
There's those she doesn't get the last name first name treatment. Ah, fucking. You're right. Well, you're right. You're right. It did sound when I said that, but still. At least I've locked myself into saying Awasaki Aoko, if anything. I've locked myself into saying that at least. And Sojiro, well, I just say Sojiro. Like, I don't just say his name. Thank you, Aoko. Look at Sojiro. Oh, it wasn't possible back in the old days to distinguish between Magus, Doctor, or Faith Healer. Did you all just operate under the same kind of drugstore label? Ah, still, for Totsuko to talk about a side business, you must be in a quite a tight spot.
エミヤくん、何よその笑いは。
なんでもない。
で、何に使うんだ？
What do you do?
エミヤ君には不要なものだろうけど、不肖の弟子にもしっかり教えてあげましょう。
Oh. What a nod to listen to Tosaka.
魔術刻印を抑制するための薬よ。
Why would you need that?
なるほど。それは俺にはいらないな。
You're right. That is useless to me. Okay. Magic crest. I don't have one. But Tosaka's type that's passed down from one. But Tosaka's is the type that's passed down from one generation to the next. An immobilized mystery that contains the magic's achievements as well as their tenacity. That's a complex engraving placed onto her left arm.
魔術刻印は成長すればなれるけど、結局他人の体だからね。やっぱり薬を飲まないと抑え込むのは辛いし。
Get better.
免疫抑制剤みたいなものか。
I'm gonna begin to announce that.
600年も続いて血統操作しているような魔術師の一族ならともかくね。うちは族外の血は入るし、たかだか200年足らずの極東の家柄だから、こういうものに頼らないといけないの。
Uh-huh. You know what this reminds me of? The last thing we saw, me and watching Fate Zero again. The last like big scene that's been happening in Fate Zero was the conversation between Tokyomi and Karia. And talking about magic lineage, like mage lineages and all that. And bro, I was just pissed off every time Tokyomi spoke. Oh, it's for the betterment. We can't teach them both. It's a curse. It's bad. We can't do that. We can only teach one of them. It's like, bro! Did you not know about the Aozakis? You didn't know that? Because guess what? They taught both. They taught both sisters, but only one of them got the magic. But they still taught both of them magecraft. Like, you didn't have to fucking sell her, you know? And then bro has the gall to say, Karia, you're such a bad mate for abandoning your lineage and then coming crawling back. It's like, bro, he literally did it. He literally did it just to fucking save your daughter that you clearly don't give a shit about. I head to bed. Alright, bye. True, they had the true magic pass. The true magic pass, obviously. And so was another thing he said. What else Tokyomi say? It was something like, it doesn't matter if it was better I sent her to the Matos, because now it doesn't matter. They both get to thrive, and their talents, meaning the Tosaka line is going to relish in success no matter what. It's a shame they're gonna have to fight and kill each other at one point, but hey, at least their lineages will go on. And it's like, bro, they would have gone on just fine if you just didn't fucking do that. If you just didn't do that. And just taught both of them. They probably would have learned better, actually. But like, bro. Doom the entire... It's like, exactly, bro. You literally almost killed the planet. You almost doomed the fucking world. You dumbass. God. I want to say he's like Disney levels of evil, but like, nah, dude's just fucking stupid. God, Tokyo is so fucking stupid. That too, when he told fucking Kotumi that, oh yeah, you should send the rest of your 100% assassin to attack the Banquet of Kings. We got Ryder, we got Saber in there. You should try to kill them. And you think Gilgamesh is just gonna stand by and be like, oh yes, of course, that was great. And you think that's not gonna piss off your servant? Yes, but clearly, like, clearly Sakura would have learned magic differently. Sorry, magecraft differently, right? That's what I think anyway. I also think that's just a skill issue. Like, okay, then you teach it one at a time. Like, there's solutions to this problem. Student will strike. True, but like there are solutions to the issue of it's too expensive. You could just do one at a time and just, like, you know, right? It's not that adoption is like the bottom option. Out of everything you could have done, you went to the bottom of the list immediately because you couldn't be fucked to do anything else. Okay, good job, man. I can't wait for when it happens. Kotomine, I hate you. I despise you, but I cannot fucking wait when that moment happens in that goddamn room. Goddamn office room at the Tosca mansion. I cannot fucking wait till it happens. I cannot wait. Because I think don't take it out of context. That's not fair. That's not fair. Don't take it out of context. You know what I mean. If you not want to deal with a child and you think it's just better to have them be adopted instead of you becoming the better person, I don't know, man. You tell me. At best, 200 years. Think about it, makes me dizzy. Looking for time from when I told Kuritsugu that I admired and wanted to be a magus till now. It's nothing more than a brief sigh in comparison. Well, yeah. True. Huh? Who forced an old book into my hands while laughing? Who as ancient as that pot? Who's this? Tosaka Toki Naga. Toki Naga? Who the is that Gramps? Who the fuck is Tosaka Toki Naga? Gramps? Huh? That's Tosaka, I'm able to conceal my anxiety. I mean, is this a good idea? It's like administering an amateur-made immunosuppressant to a heart transplant patient. There's a limit to how reckless you can be. Moreover, it's Tosaka who will be taking it. True. Yes. Uh-huh. Hi. It can't be helped if she puts it like that. Said she learned this while still in elementary school. I can't afford to lose now. Cursive? Alright, chat. Question. Do you like cursive? I know that's pretty random. You like cursive? You like writing in cursive? Because I'm gonna be frank, I cannot stand writing in cursive. Yes? Damn. I guess I'm alone on this one. I'm alone on this one then. I can't stand cursive. Like, does it look nice? Sure. Can I read it? The fuck no. Nah. I can't read cursive for shit. Somewhat. There's some variants of cursive I can read, but like, if you get extra with your cursive, I can't read shit. And as they grow and just look at the book, which had yellow with age. This answer to Tosca is from that kind of era? I guess this old style of writing can't be held if her family used this like a research journal for generations. I write exclusively in cursive to annoy future archaeologists? Damn, that's real. Not gonna lie, that's based. A base usage of cursive to piss off people in the future. To then have them realize, to make them realize, oh, well, I can't fucking read this. What was, I'm not gonna lie, what was in the point of learning cursive? What was the point? What was the point? Like, I can already write. Why did you learn cursive? To make writing faster. Yeah, the thing that I know about cursive is that everything had to connect. It's like, bro, I can't do that. You want me to connect every single word or like letter? The best part? I mean, if you do it well, sure, but guess what? I never did. So I thought it was a fucking pain in the ass. I'm swearing a lot today. I'm sorry, chat. I realize I'm swearing a lot today. It's just not dawning on me. I'm swearing a lot. Skill issue? You're right. Appropriate use of skill issue. Appropriate use of skill issue. Because you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Sure, the page with a tag on it. What are you going to do if Totsuka's famous carelessness struck again and this is completely the wrong page? Totsuka hasty looks to where I'm pointing. Huh? Another? Might face her wrath if I say more. Alright! About Totsuka's good smooth sours, let's get cooking. I mean mixing. Are we going to drink this? I peer into the boiling witch's kettle before me. I can't even look. Just smells make my lunch come up. Cautiously, I'd stretch out one arm and stir with a wooden spoon. I was rather think a normal pot would be better. Furthermore, boiling this in the kitchen would have been even worse. Why the hell would I want to cook with a pot or the kitchen that had been used to make this stuff even once? I'm gonna sample it just to be safe. Who's going to drink it after all? It must be a dreadful task for the maggots that has to take this. And gamble on fooling my senses by pinching my nose. In my resolve, I have a taste. Compared to a full glass of vegetable juice or a large serving of Taizan mapo tofu, this isn't so. Okay, that's what vegetables supporting expectations, also straight up cooking potions in a little witch's cauldron. Yeah, it's true. They do both. They do really do both. I have no idea. My tongue, or rather, my whole mouth has become polluted. Is polluted exaggeration? No. I can only think of this as an assault against my sense of taste. No, not only my senses, but against those of all mankind. This is horrible. I know you're right, and when you're right, but fuck do I hate that. I mean... I mean, yeah. Probably, I don't know. That's why Totsuka looks at the toxic stew in the pot. Huh? Really? What if she would deny that as a lie? Lasts only a mere moment. Huh? Bro, what's never tasted anything below Michelin star level, and it fucking shows. That's because I became the first pitiful victim. So no cooks, having a whole glass of that palate destroying liquid is the same as death. Still, from Magus whose path is intertwined with death, having a class or two of that unpalatable medicine might not be such a big deal. With that, I realized the difference in growth between Tosuke and myself. I'm sorry. As long as there's no risk of death or disability, I gotta drink even this for the sake of my Magus training. I feel like I'm pretty normal compared to you, but alright. Huh? What? Tosuke's the teacher after all, so of course she's thinking about her students. But the only reason they recall my mag... Eh? Huh? Tosuke looks at my face quizzically. How do they hide the anxiety that washed over me? No. Mm-hmm. Huh? Ugh. It can't be helped if it's come to this. Time to get serious. It's no choice but to show her some improvement in my magic. School by the time will make them forget. Sucks to be sure. True. The challenge is quite simple. I was handed a plastic knife used for opening letters. And I have to reinforce it. Tosuke's words were, since it's the ideal teaching material for you. And invoke enforcement while Tosuke looks on. Same words as always. Invoke the illusion. Integrate. Trace. On. Magic circuit is forced awake by the flowing magical energy. Study the structure and analyze the material of the plastic knife in my hand. Pushing magical energy through its form and existence. I reinforce it. Process I've repeated many... no... dozens, even hundreds of times. I erase all idle thoughts. With a single purpose, I pour my will into the magic circuit. Phew. I avoided embarrassment in front of Tosuke. I wiped the sweat streaming down my forehead. Throw it at the dartboard out in the corner of the room. If it's thrown and flies like a real one, the plastic knife would stick. But now it's as hard as steel, so it should easily sink into the... Uh-oh. The Tosuke can't stand to watch anymore. Knife bounced off the dartboard and fell. No, that should have worked! Could the reinforcement have been too weak? Tosuke picks up the knife, examines it, and puts it away. Well, that's the... like... But you didn't do it. Motherfuck... Alright, that's fair. What? She looks me over suspiciously from top to bottom. We should notice something. Though all I got from her was a sigh. Right, just make sure it's the start of the week, not the end of it. Yeah. Hi. Hi. You study magic on a Tosuke, huh? My weekends are open, but for her to take time to do this for me is something I really owe her for. Being indebted, I bowed my head to Tosuke. Wait. Please, no. I think I'm good, thanks. Please tell me that was a joke. Well, if this will speed up my progress, then the pain is a small price to pay. I'm guessing, yeah, we have to come back again.
そうみっちり仕込んであげるから覚悟しなさい。
Alright, bro. Now then, it's a promise. Though I can't say for sure whether this is good luck or bad. Bad? Oh, brother. Sure, the other ones aren't as long, right? Hey, Sui, I'm gonna have you on standby. 'Cause I don't trust this game anymore. I passed my writer's room, I heard voices from inside.
なんだけどこれはどうですが
So it's Ryder and Sakura? It's not strange to see them in one another's rooms, given how friendly their master and servant relationship is. But something is different about the enthusiasm in this conversation.
なのですが私はもうそんなこと言ってたらライダーも
From what I've seen, Ryder's usually the more assertive of the two. Sakura's more passive. But now Sakura's more eager while Ryder sounds hesitant.
おやそこにいるのはシロですか
Huh? This back to the Ryder, this thin sliding door may as well not even be here. What's so unusually stiff and formal? Is she feeling a bit self-conscious with Sakura there?
ああ、悪いな。通りがかりで声が聞こえちまった。すぐ行くから勘弁な。
I'll leave.
ちょうどいいところに先輩も来てください
Oh.
さくら
Sakura calls me into the room. Stranger, Ryder seems to be very troubled.
中に入ってもいいのか？
さくらこれは
先輩だってきっと私と同じ意見のはずだからねライダー
Huh? In response to her side, a strangely felt resignation. I feel like it would be bad to intrude. Return that invitation would be even worse.
お茶でも入れて持ってこようか。
Some tea?
いえお気遣いだけで結構です
Uh-huh.
じゃあ私が入れてきますね先輩
Huh? The door slides open and Sakura steps out. She's smiling brightly, in sharp contrast to Ryder, who is wearing a grim expression inside the room.
紅茶でいいですよね
Yes.
それならお茶受けはいつものところにあったはずだ。いってらっしゃい。
Mm-hmm. After nodding, Sakura disappears down the hall. Now then, sure enough, I'm still worried about whether or not waiting in Ryder's room is a good idea.
入っていいか、ライダー。
Ryder nods. A gloomy welcome. Something's off. It's strange to see Ryder look so troubled after speaking with Sakura. The reason for that soon becomes apparent as I enter the room. A fashion magazine spread open around the cushions that Ryder and Sakura are sitting on. Ryder is seated in the center of them, like a toad surrounded by mirrors. It's clear that she hasn't slept a wink all night. That was a terrible analogy.
これがどうかしたのか。
I picked one up. The model was a beauty, but frankly speaking, the rider in front of me was better in terms of raw material. However, the purpose of this kind of magazine is probably to look at the clothes instead of the models themselves.
困りましたシロ
Is it now?
ライダーがさくら相手に困るのも珍しいな。
さくらが私にいえ大したことはないと言えばないのですが
Oh, right. Man, that's... Man. That's... I'm sorry. Ryder replies evasively, but somehow I'm able to piece together what happened. It was Sakura, not Ryder, who brought these magazines, so it's only natural to assume things would turn out like this.
さくらがいろいろと？
はい
Yeah. I understand what she's trying to say. I brought these magazines and catalogs and probably started asking which outfits suited Ryder. Of course, she was also looking for which suited herself just as much. Before long, Sakura's main objectives shifted to Ryder.
そうですよライダーったらもうちょっと女の子っぽくしてもいいのに
Sokka returned at that moment. She hands out the teacups, but brother sinks into silence like usual.
先輩もそう思いませんか？
I mean, I think she looks good just the way she is.
まあそう思わなくもないけど。
They haven't thought about it, yeah? Sokka's concerned about how Ryder dresses. You can certainly see why. It may look nice dressed in jeans, but certainly I can't help but think what a waste it is when she has such a nice figure. The feeling I get from her is a little different from Sakura, whose jobs are enough to even overwhelm me at times. Her style is also different from those of the tidy saber and grand Tosaka.
だからライダーももっと可愛い格好をすれば似合うんです。
Saying that, Sakura holds out a magazine in front of me. The page shows a skirt-wearing figure that makes me think, yeah, this model is cute. Visualize Ryder wearing this. The person in front of me that's being dressed inside my head clearly looks troubled. Imagine Ryder in this kind of outfit, but at the same time, an image of a bewildered Ryder being forced into wearing something that doesn't belong on her floats into my mind.
でも、ライダーったら全然乗り気じゃないですよ。どう思います、先輩？
I say we just don't force her into anything she doesn't want to wear. I can understand their conversation from early on now. If Ryder is this unmotivated, then that talk was probably going nowhere fast.
なるほど。
I just understand why Sakura invited me in to help support her. I understand. But
どう思うと言われてもな。
セイバーさんは姉さんが着せ替えていろいろ面白そうなのに。
well, she's not your doll.
彼女は可憐ですから。
That's
とは違う。
hey, come on, that's not true. I replies suddenly. Cute, unlike me. Sakura and I exchange glances just to hear in the tone of those words. That's not true. That's not true. You're adorable. You're adorable. What are you talking about? That's not true.
確かにセイバーは可愛いけど、ライダーも綺麗だぞ。
セイバーさんに似合うのはこの辺じゃないかって思うんですけど、でもこういうのはライダーにはちょっと違いますよね。
It shows up on the page with a one-piece dress adorned with many frills and ribbons. It looked good on Saber, but it really doesn't suit someone like Ryder.
確かに。でもこっちだと似合いそうだぞ。
本当ですね。いいですね。かっこいいな。
Sakura gazes blissfully at a formal black suit displayed on the same page. Because Ryder's tall and has such well-defined limbs, a smart outfit like this really stands out. True, I mean, tall women in like suit attire can be really good. I've seen some examples. In true. I mean, Uma Musume shows you what that looks like, and goddamn, is it good? It could suit Ryder, but it comes down to her preference. If it's not to her preference, then there's something you can do about it.
私がこういうのを着てもきっと新入社員の面接みたいだって言われちゃいそう。
Probably.
ライダーならやり手の社長秘書って感じだよな。
Yeah, yeah. Ryder's obviously embarrassed. As she's nearing her limit, she speaks softly while sipping her tea.
私は可愛くありませんから。ここまで背が高くてはどうにも。
But there's something wrong with that, Ryder. That's what I'm trying to tell him. What's wrong with that. Man, looks like Ryder is really sensitive about that. It's true she really is taller than the average woman, but I don't think that's enough to declare herself ugly.
そんなことないですよね、先輩。ライダーは可愛いですよね。
Yes.
綺麗というか可愛いというか、とにかく可愛くないなんてことはない。
Hmm?
大女ですよ、私は。古来よりこんなに背が高くて力持ちな女が可愛らしいなどという話はありません。
Welcome to modern time. Well, 2004 modern. No, 2006 modern time. Oh, 2004. 2006 was after the previous one. Still. No. No, Stay Night takes place in 2004. In October, right? Wait, no, hold on. What month does Stana take place in again? I forget. It's February. 6 months out, October. Yeah. So still 2004. In the year 2004, tall, strong. That can be cute. Depending on person, the personality can reflect the more cute sense, of self despite your physical body. And you have that. You have that. I explain myself really fucking badly, I know. Point is, times have changed. I keep stubbornly denying her cuteness. I also think that stubborn way she acts just makes her cute all the more. Exactly. The way she acts, despite her physical appearance, is what makes her cute. So, like, Ryder, I'm sorry. You lose. I'm starting to understand why Sakura had been encouraging Ryder to try new types of clothes.
そうかな。ちゃんと似合うのにな。
そもそも私の服はサイズが合えばいいのです。さくらにそこまで気を使っていただかなくてもよろしいのですが。
Well, it's about the fun of it. With this, the conversation is concluded, or so it would seem that Ryder was trying to communicate. However, both Sakura and I feel like bullying her a little longer, or at least somehow I feel that way. Why would you do that? Eye contact successful.
ねえ、先輩。今度一緒にライダーのお洋服選びに行きませんか？
Oh!
ああ、俺でいいのなら喜んで。
I'm sorry, Ryder. Ryder gazes in shock as the two of us Cache reach an agreement. Steady mode activated. Oh god. Ryder is stunned into silence. Sakura and I keep
ど
talking.
こがいいかな。俺そういうのはあまり詳しくないんだけど。
Time to annoy the sister. True.
シントのベルデの中にいろいろありますから、そこで選びましょう。秋冬物ももう揃ってますし、私も選びたいのもありますから。
Mm-hmm.
いえ、その。
Ryder, listen.
私は。
Listen, Ryder. Your saber variation in FGO already wears different clothing. It's already over. You already have a Sherlock Holmes-esque outfit. It's already over.
もちろんライダーが主役だから、ちゃんと先輩のお眼鏡にかなう可愛いのを見つけちゃいます。だからライダーもね。
Right? Right? Ryder winces at Sakura's emphasis on that last word. He is still being cornered in a match. And then she looks at me pleadingly. Oh no.
いいんじゃないか。たまには3人で買い物に出かけよう。
Come on, Ryder. Come on. Come on, Ryder. Come on. Checkmate. It's just Ryder and I. She would refuse immediately, but since Sakura's involved as well, she can't refuse.
そこまでさくらやシロに言われては仕方ありません。ふつつかながらお供させていただきます。
Of course.
やったー。先輩、今度一緒に行きましょうね。
Yatta! I guess overjoyed, my Ryder seems to have resigned herself to her fate. In any case, looks like I've made a promise to go out with Sakura and Ryder. Sorry, Ryder. But I want to do this because Sakura is in such high spirits. It doesn't really feel like I'm forcing Ryder to do something unpleasant.
しかし俺責任重大だな。ライダーに似合う可愛いものを選ばなきゃいけないんだから。
大丈夫です。ライダーだったら何でも似合います。こんなにスタイルがいいんですから、私も羨ましいくらいです。
そうはおっしゃいますが、さくらは私が及ばないほど可愛いではないですか。保証しますよ。
Ryder, you are such a fucking down player. You're worse down player than I am in Melty. Good lord.
シロだってそう思っているに違いありません。
Gulp. To boost Ryder's confidence, we should just say that you both look great. But to not piss off Sakura, we should literally fuck. So I guess thrown up Roberta's words. Did you change the topic of that foul play? Sakura's angry with me.
そんなことないですよね、先輩。
Right!
ないわけはないだろう。だってさくらはその
Right, you. God. Right, a toy with until the last minute. But it seems she's recovered a bit of her mood now. Picking out clothes for Ryder, huh? I'm really cut out for that kind of thing. But I am interested in the results.
さて、そろそろ飲まないとせっかく入れてもらったお茶が冷めます。
Yes.
もう先輩もライダーも。
I've done nothing. I'm innocent. You see, it has appeared in the special collection. Just at the edges of a holiday day morning. Oh boy. Yippee. God damn. Holy. I think I say that for next time though. Yeah, I think we'll save that for next time. This is probably gonna be a bit of a long event. I don't think the living room thing here will be so long, so wise, yeah. Because my eyes are getting tired. We just finished our lunch, so relax with a cup of tea.
ところで、
Huh?
私が留守にしている間、何か面白いことなかった？
We're stuck in a 4-day loop. I mean, nothing really. All of a sudden, a question comes up.
特にはだってさくらの手紙に書いてなかったか？
You have no idea. Anyway.
すごく長いエミヤ君の口述筆記があっただけよ。
Oh.
あの子はみんな元気ですって書いてたけど、そういうのは社交辞令じゃないの？
I'm gonna sugarcoat it. Archer died, Saber died, I died, Bazette died, Angra died, fucking now Riders died. Dude, everyone's been dying. I see. Whatever actually happened, Sakura wouldn't want Tozuka to worry, and that consideration went into her letter. But Tozuka notes that too.
さくらが体調を崩したことがあったみたいだけど、手紙には書いてなかったからね。それで気になったのよ。
ああ、そうか。
Uh-huh.
さくらはちょっと風邪ひいたけど、後の面々は無病息災。
Yeah.
藤姉に風邪が寄りついたのを見たことはないし。
That brings to mind an adage about how idiots don't catch colds. But rather than that, it's more like discipline. The discipline she subjects herself to every day is on an entirely different level. Exactly, like, bro, this shit's crazy.
サイバーとライダーは調子崩すということがあるのかどうかって感じだな。
Riders are weird too, somehow, I guess, I don't know.
特にセイバーは元気だぞ。天高く馬こゆる秋ってことで。
I say, what? She's hale and hearty, I say. What? Would you like to repeat that, Chiro?
さくらと一緒に食欲の秋？
秋口に食いだめして冬場に冬眠するんじゃないのかと思うほどよく食べる。
Fucking real! As the one who has to prepare the food for him, it's quite troubling. Well, I am bound to have times when I worry about how much rice I have to cook.
いくらセイバーの因子に粒子があると言っても、冬場にねぐらで冬眠はしないわよ。
Rice? Wait a minute, talk about horses, not rice. Wait a minute. Now let's take the Fantastic Four movie. Say that again. Say that again.
粒子
True, she is dragon type. You used a term I've never heard before. It brings a puzzled frown to my face.
あれ？エミヤ君知らなかったの？
You didn't know this You didn't know this odd detail about servants and their types that is not important fucking ever?
セイバーを構成する因子の一つは幻想種の頂上、粒子よ。
Like, you didn't know this? This is like the most non-important thing to ever fucking exist in Fate. You didn't know that? Damn crazy.
いや、それは知ってる。セイバーと竜は同じようなものだってことだろ？
Actually, you said it's the only thing I know.
エミヤ君は竜というと何を想像する？
4 legs, wings, breathe fire, kills things. Of all the creatures in fantasy, the dragon is undoubtedly the one at the top, or so I've heard.
とにかく人間じゃ太刀打ちできない動物の王様かな。火を吹く、トカゲっぽい目をしてる、ヒゲや牙が生えてる、空を飛ぶ、乙女の生贄を所望するとか。
Yeah.
全部セイバーに当てはまったら面白そうね。
I don't know about
否
that.
定できないな。藤姉がおやつを横取りなんかしたら怒って火を吹きかねん。
Oh god.
相変わらずそういうことやってるのね。
Well, yeah.
藤村先生の方も一回因子分析した方がいいのかも。妖精でも出てくるかしらね。
I can believe it. Would she actually to do that? I don't think I'd be brave enough to look at the results. Back to the main topic.
あと光り物や金貨を溜め込む。
True.
竜の巣穴の財宝炭。それがあるからこそ竜は幻想種足りえるんだけど、セ
Oh,
イバーって貯金が趣味？
not really.
どうかな。節制とか節約とか好きそうだから当たらずとも遠からずって感じだけど。
Maybe she has that in her disposition. And don't you bother to actually start saving?
他には海に1000年、山に1000年住んでいる。長江を遡って登竜門に上がる。
Yeah.
雲上竜変？今度は東洋の竜？
獣の王様と獣の神様じゃ微妙に違うけどな。 竜で他の言い伝えはと。
ちゃんとセイバーは爪が5本あるわよ。王様だから。
Arthur, please stop storing all this gold in our bedroom. It's cluttering up. You don't get it, Guinevere. I must hoard. I have to. Could you just... We have a treasure room for a reason. So could you please just... No! No, I can't. I need it close by. Just in... What? Just in case! But why, Arthur? Because... Just in case. I was about to say that. 5 dragon claws were a symbol of the emperor in the many Chinese dynasties after all. What else? Oh yeah!
これも東洋の竜の話だけど、曰く竜には逆鱗がある。
There's always a single scale growing backwards on the dragon's body. Let's just say that if you happen to touch it, no matter how gentle dragon may be, he will lose himself in rage.
あら、それならセイバーにもありそうだけど。
Probably. Let down by her all too quick reply. With a teak of my hands, I keep staring at Tosaka.
セイバーはあれほどいいとこ取りなんだから、逆鱗ぐらいは受け継いでもらわないと。
Yeah. Maybe?
アキレスのかかとじゃないけど、それぐらいないとバランス悪いでしょ。
I
ア
suppose.
キレスのかかとは弱点だろ？
Yeah, it's a weakness.
逆鱗はどっちかっていうと欠点というか短所というか。
Yeah, one gets you killed, one doesn't.
欠点も短所も弱点も同じよ。
Bro, shut up.
私が言ってるバランスはセイバー本人のバランスじゃなくて、自然界全体のバランスのこと。
Ah, that something powerful must have a weakness to balance it out. Its powerfulness.
永遠に衰えない完全無欠な存在がいたら循環が滞るでしょ。みんなより強いものにはどこかにみんなより足りない部分が存在するのよ。
Tosaka, listen. You say this, but I have a character you'd probably love to meet. And his name is Beowulf. He is the exact thing you described that can't exist. So I would like you to meet Beowulf. A absolute invincible, eternal, flawless being. You know, I would just like to see that happen, I think. The crippling blood withdrawal. Just like, fuck! Like, she's meant to be the perfect being. But no, she's got a fucking blood withdrawal. I can't believe a little kid is the that feels... That feels on purpose. He did. But I don't know, him learning the meaning of true fear, I feel like that makes him more flawless. Teaching him like a sense of, it's obviously not mortality because he can't die, but having that basically teach Bayo a sense of mortality, I think that just makes him more flawless. Because now he has the wind of caution. Right, now he's got the wind of caution to go along with his fighting. Which I think makes him just more threatening. Thank you. That's just how I take it. Like, sure, the being is immortal, but now he can fight with the sense of like what it means to be near death and how to then avoid said near death, despite him not able to die. So I don't know. I think that makes him actually worse than how he was before he fought Sojiro. But that's just my. That's just my observation. Uh-huh. Someone who can master just about everything, but will stumble upon the very last hurdle, making a big mess. No. Yeah. Does really have one? If she does, I just happen to brush against it in public. Is that what would happen? Bruh, I guess? I'm guessing so. Not the Limobile. No, anything but the Limobile. Uh-oh. Somewhere looks kind of fun? Nothing. Nah, just, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I covered up by drinking some tea. This is bad. Real bad. We covered by Tozuka's malice. Finding ways to tease and make fun of Saber. What was I thinking? No, not. What? What are you talking about? Now I'm worrying even more. No, please, no, wait. What? Yeah, hold on, what the? It's me, Tozuka feigns ignorance. She stands up. Oh, okay. Huh, what? What? Huh? But you're a master as well. I don't know about that. See ya. Go disappears into the hallway with a spring on her step. Master's duty, is it? I was only a bit curious about this Gekuden business, but she's right. Perhaps I should investigate a little further. Look at who says that Miss gave Archer stories vague enough to kill me 200,000 times! Saber! What great timing! Speaking of Dev, speaking of Saber! Saber, can I find your weakness? A single scale growing backwards. Gekiden. So somewhere around her, there's a spot which will land me into hot soup if I touch it? I was just thinking of kittens, and I got really pale because I can't. It's got into my head, and it's no use putting the brakes on it now. Saber have a Gekuden? What is it really? Can I go until I find out? Bro, what is this? Not the Limobile again. Just a little bit. Mordred Pop, fuck's sake. Oh, you're right, but damn. Where's your Saber's neck? I think it's gently touched her silky white skin. Hold on, fixing it, hold on. Then I caress Saber's neck. I feel anything out of place with my fingers. They say that Gekuden grows on the underside of a dragon's chin. I guess it's not there? Fuck. Today. Rudy Day. Refrain from any further remarks. Could you stop, Shiro, please? Hold on, just give me a second. Is he straightening her already straightened ribbon as an excuse? I touch her nape. Hold on. Then brush the loosely hanging hair behind her neck. Heartbeat rises for no apparent reason. I'm just looking for Saber's Gekuden, so I don't have to feel guilty. Do I? Sorry, teacher! Still Gekuden in sight, and my sanity won't hold much longer either! Huh? Excuse me? This is a fantastical image when there's zero context involved, I think. But wow, she anticipated this way ahead of time! My eternal gratitude on you, oh Grandmaster Zugrin! Bro, what the fuck? Nasune is not beholden to writing serious material. Huh? Get closer to her and grace her standing here in my face. This thing is in my way. Touch her back, I calmly brush to the side. What the fuck happened? For some reason, I'm lying on my back facing upwards. What happened? What the? Ready for my nap? Hi, we're trying to find... Standing here, okay. Oh. Wait. No. I suddenly assessed the damage. I landed the right way, no injuries. Wait, if you were taking a nap, Rain, who should? If you're taking a nap, you missed the rider section. No, you missed the rider section. Damn. You missed the rider going out at night. Damn. YouTube is for true. Huh? I can through it, yeah. I watch YouTube, that's fair. But yeah, it's not for much longer. After this one, I am done. I see it now. The 6-meter mega glide from the veranda to down in here. No. 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 We're walking to you saying that. Damn. Special week all my life. Yo, let's go! Nice. I love using special week. I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. Special weeks, old animation, it makes me want to cry. I can't. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's so cute. It makes me want to cry when I see it play. I cannot fucking lie. I was, because like let me explain the worst, but the reason why I suddenly felt that way. Which one? The first special week, the original one. When I was just like doing a career run, whatever, I was playing the season 1 opening. It was my spot. It's played randomly, like whatever. And then when it got to like, I forget what part of the song it is. It's like near the end. When it's like in the load, it's like in the, we place the main course, but like calmly. I don't know how to describe. I'm not good at describing music. Right before it crescendos one last time. It got to that part as Special Week's animation played, and I'm like, I was so close to, I don't know, start fucking crying. I don't know why. I don't know why, but music and visuals beat my ass. All right, that shit beat my ass emotionally, almost. Stream's going great, Dichi. It's going good. Going good. I'm trying to assess what Saber's dragon weakness is. Got a Gekiden. Watch her run now. It's, dude. It's so peak. The restaurant on the knife is hilarious. That shit is hilarious. That is hilarious. But I do think it. I do like it. I had it, dude. I once had it match with the season 2 opening, and dude. God, it was cinema. I think. What do you think, Rain? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Never mind. No! Bad take? Huh? Wait, huh? Genesis or Rain? I think... yes, I think it's Rain. I don't think Genesis ever goes on the Twitch account. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he does. Oh no. Oh no. Touched by a man to become embarrassed and flung me away. No, that's not it. Dream journey. She's 2 years away and I'm fucking angry about it. She's 2 years away and I'm angry about it. I'll get her eventually. I'll get Dream Journey eventually. I'm not gonna hasten it. I do have a JP account, but that was only trying to get like one of the many few that I wanted, and I got Summer Tokyo, so I'll take that. I really want a Dream Journey, obviously, but I'm not gonna, because I have no way of understanding anything on a Japanese version. I have no way of understanding any of it. I have no way to do it, so I'm not even gonna bother playing it. I'll have the account. Maybe some once in a while when I have some currency. Some carrots, but like I'm not going to do the story or the careers because I cannot read fucking anything. Learn Japanese. Aha! Yes, let me spend the next couple months learning language to play a version of a game that I already play anyway. Ah, yes, of course. Sasuga Minen. Great idea. I'm gonna brush that one strand of hair aside. I was instantly hurled away. As an actor in conditioned reflex. Pachi pachi pachi. Exactly. Amazing. Pachi pachi pachi. Listen, I'm a patient fellow. I am a patient fellow. Alright. I'm good. Thank you, I'm good.
この防げのことなのです。
それに触られたくない
Not, don't touch that, got it. But nods deeply. Taking offense to that chance since a long time ago. Looks important to her as well.
長い話になるのですが。
Uh-huh.
分かった。縁側に戻ろう。
What do you mean it's a long... Wait, what do you mean it's a long story? Did I do rinse Toska stuff? I made a magic potion. And that's about it?
やっぱり地面への受け身は答えるな。
And she judo threw me once. What's this scene? I don't know what's about to happen.
あれはまだ私が王国を統一する前のことでした。
Huh?
私の即位に反対する諸侯との戦いを繰り広げていた頃です。
Okay.
死である老人の助言や
Fucking Merlin.
夫人の加護、それに勇猛にして忠誠なる騎士たちを従えて王国と民のために戦場を往来しました。
I'm gonna be going another half an hour or some shit, aren't I? Unless I was gonna end like 30 minutes ago. God fucking damn it.
私に敵対した11人の王だが、その王たちも別の強大な国王に膝を屈したのです。
なるほど。
王の名はリエンス、弟のネロと共に北方に覇を
ネロ
王国の主でした。
Pull my devil trigger? No. Ah. I know this story. This is one about the famous King Rience and his robe.
リエンス王の使者が我が王宮に至ると、
Is this supposed to represent...
王はこう言い放ったのです。
So this is supposed to represent King Rience? I mean, fair enough. Great King Rience has conquered 11 kings. Took the oaths of fealty from them, cut their beards, and used them as decorations for his robe. The last beard, his robe will be complete. King Arthur, hand over your beard and swear undying loyalty to the king. Else you shall perish and your entire kingdom shall be destroyed. As I thought. Yeah, that's not going to work. Saber can't grow a beard, you see.
私はこう使者に言い返しました。
Uh-huh.
残念ながら私にヒゲはなく、ましてやリエンス王におる膝は持ち合わせていない。いや、遠からず必ずリエンス王こそ私に膝を折らせ、そのヒゲのみならず首を落としてみせようと。
Damn, Saber, brutal. Fuck. Yep, that's definitely Saber. They're being told off like that. King Rience would have no choice but to return quietly.
リエンス王はこの返事を聞くと激怒しました。そして使者が見た私の姿を伝え聞くと、こう言い放ったそう
King
です。
of Burns, true, yeah. How haughty you are, O King Arthur! Now I shall shave off the hair standing on your head and use it to adorn my robe. Hold on. Is it just the beard he was after?
ちょっと待った。なんだよそのくせ毛って。何、もしかしてそのくせ毛のことか。
当然でしょう。リエンス王が欲しがるほどのものが他にありますか。
I don't know.
シロ、つまらない疑問で話の腰を折らないでください。これからがいいところなのですから。
ごめんなさい。
すまん、気が利かなかった。
わかればいいのです。さて、それからの戦いは言うなれば私のくせ毛を守れるか否かといった様相を呈してきました。
あは。
次来手向かう敵は必ず私のくせ毛を長老し、切り落とすだの、結び目を作るだの、リボンを飾るだの、上にお花を咲かせるだのと挑発するのです。
Cut it off? Fair enough. Tie a knot? Fair enough. Ribbon? Fair enough. Plant a flower? How would you... I mean, true, they can't survive without it. It's true.
故に私は王国のため、くせ毛を守り抜かねばならなかったのです。
Like, this is true. It's just like the ventilations. Like, the ventilation that some anime go... Like, Aoko, right? She has the ventilation. She has the anime ventilation here. It's super necessary. You're fucking right, man. This is one of a kind.
戦いは熾烈を極めましたが、ついには我が威信の勝利と終わりました。以来、私のくせ毛は王国の名誉の象徴となり、私の首と同じほどに重要なものになったのです。ええ。たとえ王妃といえど、くせ毛に触れることは許されないほどのものに。
Damn.
わかりましたか、シロ。
No.
このような事情があるので、私のくせ毛には触らないでいただきたいのです。
But, like... Stay straight. That implies you can take it off, man. I feel like that's not alright. Would we not touch? You just said don't touch the aho again, right? But I can still touch your hair, right? Saber says so proudly. She barely has one. Let me see. Tossed into the air and landed unconscious just now, right?
どうしましたシロ？
じゃあ質問。
One question.
戦いはセイバーの勝利に終わったんだよな。
So thin, true.
なら仕返しにリエンス王のヒゲを剃ったりしたのか。
かの王は囚われの身となり、私は首を落としたのですが、死に止められました。
He could be a grower, not a shower, true.
あだにあだで報いては恨みを深めるだけ。首に首を、ヒゲをヒゲで報いてはなりませんと。
He was demanding a strand for it's strand for beard here, but sure.
故に死の言う通りに。
言う通りに。
魔術による気配薬を用い、リエンス王はもみあげと口ひげを、弟のネロは両眉毛をつなげるだけで許しました。
You unibrowed his ass? Damn! A fate worse than death.
鏡を見るたびに、己の光源が高くついたことを思い出すが良いと。
Damn, classic Merlin. You call it a bloodless victory, but it's still a very childish solution. Breaking your hands and his brother Nero must have been made into a laughing stock for the rest of their lives.
なるほど。セイバーのくせ毛にはそんな歴史があったのか。
Yeah.
ええ。ですので、昔の癖でとっさに。申し訳ありません。
No, don't worry.
ああ、いいよいいよ。悪いのはこっちなんだし。
Yeah, did not. I mean, it's my mistake for carelessly intruding on such a history-laden, sensitive spot.
ご理解感謝します。
Hmm.
さらに言えば、女性の髪は魔術的な力の象徴でもある。
I don't see how that works for you, but sure.
不用心に髪を奪われれば、呪詛のよりしろとして使われることもあるのです。
I mean, sure, but I don't see how that applies to you who don't possess magic.
王が呪われれば、王国の災いを意味し、それゆえに、このくせ毛は二重の弱点と言えましょう。
Okay, I get it. I see. This is grave indeed. Wait a second. That's what Saber's weakness is. Don't tell me that.
白。
Hear my name being called, I look up. Huh? Why does Saber look so grim?
先ほどは襟を直していただきましたが、どうしてか、私の首筋をしきりに撫でていましたね。
You know, Menon, I'm forgetting Castoria exists. I'm literally forgetting that they made a what if interpretation if Saber went to learn magic instead. Which is, you know, the caster class Saber. Or caster class Artoria. I'm literally forgetting she exists. I'm forgetting about that variation. Right. Why I did that? No reason. That wasn't a very good excuse, was it?
さらにはうなじまで。白、あれは一体どういう意味の行為だったのでしょうか？
いや、なんでもないぞ、セイバー。少し目測を誤っただけなんだ。
Right. Well, it wasn't really my hand, but my morals that slipped first. I'm sorry, my morals fell first, Saber.
おお、白は何でもないのに、女性の首筋を撫で回すのですか？
That sounds bad.
いや、ほら、本当に何もないんだって。そうだ、お茶とお茶菓子を持ってくるから、縁側でゆっくりとだな。
Yeah.
お待ちください。
Huh?
白、もう一度、私の目をよく見て答えていただきたいのですが。
I don't want to hear it from a freeloader like you, bro. What is this? I have a foreboding of certain doom. Don't tell me that Saber's immune to the allure of afternoon snacks.
白、目をそらし黙っていては、私もあらぬ疑いを持ってしまう。
I do not want to hear from a freeloader.
さあ、なぜあのようなことをしたのか、教えてください。
Intimidating atmosphere. Developed a tinge of bloodlust. Threatening to suffocate me. Looks like I'm stuck. I'm Master Sugarin. I do not know what to do. I don't think I can escape it if I tried. I have to answer honestly.
その、なんだ。激鱗を探してたんだ。
Yeah. Get it. It's like, this is more important, I guess.
いや、セイバーって竜種だから、体のどこかに逆鱗が生えてるのかって思って。
Everything I come from one of these games, I don't know. We've not had a burger. She likes obenyaki. She really likes obenyaki. I know that. I don't know the burger thing though. She's not had any burgers yet. Say a glance at Saber. Main theme kicking in. Ugh. An icy look.
なるほど。鱗ですか。
Yes. An icy cold voice.
そうなんだ。
Mm-hmm, yeah.
言い伝えでは触られると竜は激怒するらしい。
Yeah. Feeling awkward, I try to avert my gaze, but I can't. I think I'll see sparks fly off any moment now. Here she comes. Ah! Yes!
あなたは私を何だと思っているのです。
Oh, King Arthur? The King of Knights? Like, I don't know, you're a dragon, right?
騎士であり剣士である私を捕まえて鱗が生えている方は無礼にも程があります。このような侮辱を受ければ赤日には手袋を投げて決闘しかないというほどの。
I was just curiosity killed the cat, no? Body is shaking. Oh, she's mad. Mad like never before.
それに私が粒子というのはどのような誤解でしょう。
Tosaka, you, Tosaka, I should know you were behind
粒
us.
子の因子こそ受け継いでいますが、彼らと私を一緒くたに扱うというのは無知無理解の限りです。マスターがこのような履き違いをしているとは嘆かわしい。
Tosaka, you. Storm rages on. Alas, so is this how I meet my end? Killed while being scolded? Dissonance assails me.
諦めなさるな。まだ生存のチャンスはありますぞ、エミヤ殿。
An instant in the back. Don't know if you noticed. I did notice! Tosa got in. Instigator. I did notice. No way. I'm still seeing these nasty illusions even now.
さらに人に面白おかしい特徴を見込むなどと一体どうしたのですか。白にあるまじき行いです。
I don't want to. This is coming for the freeloader, by the way. I want to hear it from you.
大体ですね。触れれば表変するシンボルなどと言いますが、私にそのような暗黒面があるとでも思っているのですか。
I don't know.
私には隠し持った本性などない。それは素人でよく知っているでしょうに。
I mean, that's true. Saber's tension keeps rising with no limit in sight. This rate won't be long before I'm kneeling for 10 hours straight. Let's prepare a muncher ham imperial feast. The grandest meal taken over 3 days and 3 nights. For all attendants at once. Do you have a way out of this bind, oh Grandmaster?
しかり。敵は勢いに乗ってちょっとつ猛進。背後の守りがおろそかになっております。
Guard won't to grab her butt and just leave? Like what?
宗師曰く、戦いとは生をもって愛、火をもって勝つ。
What's happening? I don't know. She's telling me to grab her behind. The rear usually evolves to behind, so I think that's I don't know, that's a bit appropriate.
なんつうか、これを倒そうと欲するなら、必ずこれをしばらく強くするべし、みたいな。
Huh? What? Wait, Grandmaster! No, you're the reason behind this mess!
聞いているのですか、白。
はい。
Yes, I'm listening! Ow.
聞いているのでしたら訂正していただきたい。私の体に鱗が生えているという考えは誤りであり、私には一切の暗黒面はないと。
Listen, it was just curiosity. I didn't like you think you had one. It was just curiosity, alright?
一切そのような妄想は抱かな。
Tosaka.
エミヤ君に気を取られすぎたわね、セイバー。面白いぐらい背中がガラ空きだったわよ。
Tosaka.
リン、
Tosaka, what are you doing?
何をするのです。 悪ふざけはほどほどにして。
Tosaka, what are you doing?
そうはいかないわ。エミヤ君、最後のチャンスよ。
Are we really doing this?
セイバーの激鱗はどこでしょう？
Are we really doing? Oh god. There it is! Ah, I see! Our Gekkin is our weakness. So I just have to imagine a monkey being exhausted after having its tail cut! Wait, that's a Dragon Ball. Wait a minute, that's a Dragon Ball reference. Wait a minute. That's a Dragon Ball reference. Hey! I see you. That's a Dragon Ball reference. Because that's what happens to the Saiyans. Or is this actually a monkey? Is that actually a monkey thing? Because in which case, I didn't know that. That's actually neat. I don't know. Oh. Well, I know it's a Dragon Ball reference because it happens to the Saiyans, but I don't know if that actually happens to monkeys. That's interesting. The next instant, I stretch out my hand. I'm sorry, Saber, but I have to know. Encouraged by the irresponsible cheer, my left hand grasps victory. I firmly seize a golden strand of hair at that moment. Huh? Ominous chill courses through my body as if the entire house turned into a freezer. No, this is no more chill. This is the sound of Excalibur being released. What have we done? Ah! The comets being blown away! God was here! He made sure to deliver divine punishment and departed like the wind! Oh, brother, that's the last time I'm doing that. The journey left my body. Thanks to Tosaka's mischief, I was flung into the air again. I think this is your fault. You tackled Sarah from behind. I mean, we both did, technically. That's definitely tricked me into becoming your accomplice. Yes, and now we have to reap the consequences. I don't know, me hearing the story was pretty obvious that's what it was, so we could've just left it at that. That's how it ended up being. They vehemently denied having anything like a Gekkin or flying off the handle because of it, but it turned out to be exactly that. Made her fucking explode. Saber actually blew both of us away indiscriminately. I mean, true, but still. Yeah, it looks like she's itching to take Saber head on. No. Yeah. Yeah. She's not even here. Yeah, where is she? Probably. Fortunate for us. Maybe fortunate of us. Maybe we found that spot we were looking for, but I don't think I can bear with her raging on for the entire day because her hair was touched. We switched from Saber to Berserker class. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that such a king exists, then I really pity the people working for him. Yeah.
ちゃんと分かってますよだ。
Good. The rage may have subsided, but her feelings are still hurt, I'm sure. I have to make the honest apology and swear to not touch Saber's curly hair and jest ever again.
おいセイバー
Saber! I call out to her. She responds calmly.
何か用ですか、シロ。
Pardon? I...
わお、マンボウ。
Excuse me? Huh? Her dark side is... Don't call her that. I'm not reading that. I can't say it out loud. The quarter distorts around her. Suppressed killing intent. Chemically induced rage. Thinking it's soon to be a weakness has subsided, but our Saber ended up undergoing a total killer-style transformation. I instantly glares at the prey which foolishly returned to the lion's den.
セイバー？
Why is Salter here?
セイバー
Is that Rose? No, she's not in pink! Shudder in utter fear. Saber does not twitch a single muscle. I was gonna say that I feel like something is missing here. But I couldn't tell what. So that's what it was. I was thinking like something's missing here. And it's all the red lines from Sakura. Your doll-like pretty face has turned into something extremely terrifying.
どうぞパスパスダメだ俺にもどうしていいかわからない
What the fuck?
卑怯よエミヤ君。二人で一緒に謝ろうって言ったのはそっちでしょ。
You started it, you do it. Prey goes around in circles. Finally, after seeing the Tosuka shield deployed, Emi's shield deployed, Saga repeat for the 9th time, Lion gets fed up with our antics. This is canon? Sasuga Saber, I see.
シロ、リン。
Yes! Dark Saber. You're calling her Dark Saber. Okay. Dark Saber steps in without hesitation.
ごめんなさいセイバー。悪ふざけが過ぎました。
Emi has a shield, Tosuka flees Saber's view.
想像しいな、リン。
There's your band. Yeah. Oh!
何か騒ぎ立てるほどのことがあったのか。
Saber sounds completely indifferent. The prey exchanges stupefied looks.
何かってセイバーさっきのことだけど
What happened?
記憶にない。私にその質問はするな。
Oh, that I kind of like the way she had her blink to then like change her expression. I kind of like that. That was a cool use of the sprites. I don't usually point that out, but just that looked really like it genuinely looked like it was like normally the way you animate an anime. It genuinely looked like animated, like it wasn't anime. That was a very good use of sprites right there. I just wanted to point that out. She answers plainly. Difficult to comprehend, but Saber's not angry in the slightest. Or is she?
セイバー？つかぬことを聞くけど、何か変じゃない？いつもより暴力的とか、いつもより色がほら。
私はおかしいのか。
No! No.
全然。これっぽっちも変じゃない。いつも通りのセイバー。
Yeah.
ね、そうよね、エミヤ君。
Yes! I found it on agreement.
ならいい。食事にしよう。それと着替える。
Yeah, nothing's wrong with her. She's a bit more stern, that's all.
着替えを用意なさい。
はい。私のお召し物でよろしいでしょうか。
リンの服は好きだが、今日は趣向を変えてほしい。
Fair enough. Tosuka entered to show Saber the way while making sure to maintain a healthy distance between them.
エミヤ君、なんとか時間を引き延ばすから、昼食の準備をお願い。腕によりをかけてね。
Yeah.
引き受けたお互い命がけだな
Mm-hmm.
リン、
はい、ただいま。
See, okay, I'm gonna point this out. They're being all like, oh, we gotta be careful. Or let's just say, I'm not, Saber's, like, I don't see Saber just violently swinging to kill you if you just are, like, being yourself. You know? She's just a bit more stern and serious, that's all. Like, this is fine. It's not as bad as we're making it out. This is fine. Weeping, Toska assumes the Royal Saber's guide. But how much time I have, I'll never be able to cook a meal that would fully satisfy Saber. Now Toska keeps stretching her patience for more than 30 minutes. According to a Japanese legend, it was alcohol and an 8-headed giant snake. Yamato no Orochi was eventually appeased with. Yeah, that's right. Meat, alcohol, and money are always what's been used on those guys since ancient times. Chiro, there's someone fired me up. It might not be fun. I don't know! Slight. Maybe. My cooking will be used to calm down an angry giant dragon. True word for my cooking. Skills that I've honed over 10 years! Everything's being put to the test. Booyah!
まずい。わずか半日で堕落したな、シロ。
Fuck! Also, bitch and outfit.
Wow, Mambo.
Bitch and outfit, by the way. I want to say that's Lolita, right? That's the name of the dress, right? Lolita Goth, right? I don't know fashion term or fashion thing. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Ugh! That was way too harsh! I don't know what's worse than my 10 years of cooking experience have just been diminished with a single bite. That the one who did it was Saber. Who always eats with a beaming smile. Saber of all! Some sympathy, man. That's all I ask. Just some sympathy. You truly don't know. Thank you. Ah.
リン、そなたがたまに手を抜いて作るあれがいい。シロに手本を見せるがよい。
Huh? His command is heard from the living room.
あれってもしかしてあれ？
他になかろう。マスタードは多めでな。
Huh?
あれってなんだ、トサカ。今出した海鮮釜揚げご飯よりセイバー好みの料理を作れるのか？
What?
セイバーの好みなんかじゃないけど、まあご要望とあらばレシピは教えるわ。エミヤくんなら簡単にできるだろうし。
Okay. Who opens the refrigerator with a disapproving look on her face? It's a ground beef, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, ketchup, and mustard.
まさかそれは。
Don't. Wait a minute. Don't tell me. A dirt cheap, simple food that fills one's stomach and nothing else. One of the top 3 contenders on the list of crude food that Saber hates the most. It's none other than... No. Power rhythm echoes around the living room. I made that! Exactly as instructed by Tosaka. Saber does not say anything, but there is an extremely satisfied look on her face. Aha. Is that what they mean by takes a king to no one? Imagine Saber's eating the king of junk food. A hamburger. As if it were a mere snack. Well, Niji, to answer your question, yes, I guess this is where the Salter loves trash food comes from. It is indeed canon, I suppose. This is where it comes from. Mogu, 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 Mogu. Refrigerator is almost empty now. We asked me to grab the situation immediately. Those are waiting to her bicycle for a provisioning run.
悪魔の口車に乗った罰か。遠坂があんなこと言い出さなければ、こんなことには。
We'll be having seafood hot pot right about now and having a fun time talking, chatting, eating food. Maybe some tea afterwards, but no! Here I am, stuck making fucking hamburgers. God damn, Tosaka. I've loved to get it on your stream. Yes, I am very happy we did. Still weeping, I continue to make hamburgers. That Sarah's eating by cooking happily. But why hamburgers of all things? Oh.
白おかわり次はバリューセットがいい
A what? Also, I appreciate you actually have her eating. Really, it's like Sarah to have such a vocabulary stick in her mud.
はい少々お待ちをお客様
Of course, hold on. I just smile even as I'm kneading the meat. An hour passes. Saber's full lunch does not end, and a smiles-free policy remains in force at Mac Emia's. Ugh. Mac Emia's. I'm ill. Wallpaper added. Thank you. Yes, okay. Alright. God, it's a lot. We'll catch up. Well, I know which one we're starting next time. God damn! We'll do this. I'll start this one, and we're gonna come back to this next week. It's almost time. Alright, back to the title screen. Fucking hell. That's the translation. I couldn't tell you. Body game. Alright, let's look at these. There's a lot of fucking Tosaka stuff. I get it. Alright, let's see these wallpapers. I'm curious. Oh. Wow. Naruhodo. I should get this for Rain. Can I save this? I can't. I can't. I'd have to. Okay. I'd have to. This and then that. I bet Rain would love this one. So let's save that. What's next? Damn! Wait, Berserker? Damn! Ah, damn! I mean, shit, fair enough. Same mythology and all that, but damn. Fucking beat hit ass. Damn. What the? Okay. That looks kind of neat, I suppose. Fair enough. No. Oh, that looks sick. That looks awesome. Who's the artist for this one? Band, yeah. Iro. That's cool. Nothing new here. Sob. Man. Oh, I don't know how I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's good, like it's good art, but like I don't know how I feel about this one. And then oh my. Oh my. Gotta be warm in here. Amazing. Shit. That's all of them, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, that's all of them. Before we go. Any new Emmas? I don't think so, right? There is. 3,000, 1,000, 5. Okay, we'll let these build. We'll let these stack up a little bit. Alright, let's get a fortune before we leave today. Illness. Dangers if wealthy. Well, I'm not wealthy, so I'm good. Travel. Lucky, but don't rush it. Okay, well, I hope for the best. Lost item. Difficult to know. So I've lost something. I don't think I've lost anything recently. Lonely good luck. Naruhodo. Real? Yeah. Alright, chat. That's gonna do it for this time. That was the Friday Ataraxia Extravaganza stream. That doesn't happen too often. Whoa, that was it. That was amazing section. God damn, this was a lot. There was a lot today. Tosuka attacks? Fucking true. Return to Sith? Nah, return to Tosuka. God damn. There's a lot today too. There was a lot of things today. To keep in mind. God damn. Keeping track of all this shit is so much harder than keeping track of like Tsukihime. Fucking hell. And like Kick It to Toy. It's so much easier to keep track of that shit than all this. God damn. There's so much like all the Raido lore, the saber thing, and all the little small scenes and all that. Like damn. Yeah, that is like one of the best scenes in the game. Easily. Easily one of the best scenes in this game. God, that felt so different. That felt so different in like the best way possible. That's good for this time, chat. I hope you all enjoyed. I definitely had fun. Hope you all enjoyed too. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you're on the whole wide world. And hope to see each one of you same time, same place, next time, chat. Well, next week. Will be more Fate Ataraxia once again. Until then, chat. Bye!